I mean, it's just on my screen. I don't know if it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I got my camera shit right. I just hooked up my shit.
What's your Wi-Fi shit?
Well, yeah, I hooked up. All right, bro. I hooked up my plug-in, so it should be good. But I don't know if they can hear me. I don't want it. I gotta refresh just in case because I got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't fuck us up like last time. Maybe because I'm not on Wi-Fi, so it'll probably not fuck us up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I gotta get a new cord for this shit. But it should be straight though, because I got all my bars. It's saying 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. What am I doing? I'm gotta go unprivate this bitch right quick.
Oh, because you had it private.
Yeah.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Melancholy, you can hear me?
Melancholy, can you hear Jay? Can you hear Jay?
Cheyenne.
And tell me, can you hear Jay?
Can you hear me, Cheyenne?
Jack's history, tell me, can you hear Jay?
Cause please, I need you to hear me.
Oh, I need you to hear Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to hear Jay. I need you to hear Jay.
I need you to hear me.
They got some shit to say.
Got some shit to say.
Teal, bitch.
Teal, bitch.
Let's go. That was special. Oh my.
Yes, man. Pre-show, everybody. Welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show.
This is the best.
I'm surprised our neighbor isn't looking over the fence.
Not because his parents are there. He said, "I'm gonna be on in a minute." My parents are there. Melancholy. I do a little something, bro. I can sing, but I can't sing. You feel me? It's a difference, my guy. I can sing, but I can't sing. There's a whole nother. When that I turn to an A, you want a whole nother level. That's about that. All right.
Yeah, you know what's funny, bro? I'm happy that I'm happy that I fell asleep before our video started going viral.
What do you want? You talking about the bottom?
No, I said yeah, but I'm talking about in general. Before our video started going viral, I'm happy I fell asleep on the street. That got 24 views.
Bro,
that was too fun. That was hilarious, dog.
Y'all welcome to the pre-show. We about to get it popping in 1 second. We'll get the intro played. Go ahead, click the share button, get it out there, let everybody know.
Yeah, man, share to your friends, share the Jaguar groups, share to YouTube, share on Twitter. We live on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, let's fucking get it, dog.
Bro, your wings go hard as fuck.
Bro, I'm fucking bro. It's Just Wings, bro. They need to pay
us,
bro.
Wings. I gotta get a sponsor for It's Just Wings. We gotta get on that.
So why?
It's Just Wings sponsor. We got you.
There's a lot of things I kind of want to talk about when we talk about. I guess when we get into the culture shit, because it's like
check this out. It's the It's Just Wings studio. Teal podcast coming live from the It's Just Wings studio in Jacksonville, Florida.
Because I would definitely eat a 10-piece on every. I don't care how stereotypical that looks, or but I will be eating chicken. I will be eating some fucking chicken. I can tell you that right now.
Black History Month. I'm eating all the chicken though.
Yes, dog.
I ain't look out. Listen, I gotta eat it all. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit the retweet. Quote tweet. Come talk with us. ... How about that? I don't know. I don't have anything clever right now. I'm still not okay. I have Teal fingernails. I feel this. It's the life of a father. You know what I'm saying? Got my nails painted by my 4-year-old. I'm on my Lil Nas X shit. Come talk with us. Bang. Bang, bang. All right, we ready? We ready? We ready to hit the intro?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, dog.
We ready? All right, let me clear all this out right quick. We're
ready. Hey, want some ice cream?
Hey, after this show, we're going to get some ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream, guys.
Yep, after the show, we're going to do some ice cream. So be ready.
Doug.
That's it.
I was about to, and if we're not, I'll hold it.
Yeah, after that, we're going to get somebody. Oh, there goes the neighbor. You know what happened? You know why he didn't show up? because we were blasting that rap music during our little private backstage session. We was blaring it.
He said, "Hey, Stone Cold, what is that?
Hear that shit?
What is that? That's that.
Put some damn Tim McGraw on. I'm gonna beat somebody's ass.
That's that damn cop hating music."
Intro.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you're from the Bangum. Duval, 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 Duval. If you're from a city, holla Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla Duval. Yeah, boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging it on drop top, Chevy sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swell to go.
I can't even dethrone Garoppolo.
Why am I doing? I'm doing the woo woo woo, but my volume is doing it too. Welcome to the Minute Teal Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K, and I'm rocking with the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and also it didn't do it. That was terrible. Do it again, bitch. One more time, bitch. Do it right, bitch. And this show, as always, is brought to you by the good folks over at the Miller Group.
MCG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boy, why you way over there?
Huh?
Why you what are we watching? Are we watching?
Oh my bad, bro. I'm in my I'm in my Facebook bag. I'm in my Facebook bag right now, man.
I thought you was sitting over there like real normal.
No.
We was just looking at the PlayStation and shit.
I mean, it's beautiful too, man.
It's nice. It
yeah,
is.
It's beautiful too,
man. It's hard to get your hands on. It's like impossible to get, you know. And once you do get it, you're supposed to appreciate it. You know, kind of like a good coach. You know.
Yeah.
You can go decades. You can go decades without getting a good coach.
Yeah.
So when you
look how long it took us to get a good look how long it took us to get a good quarterback. Look, at the end of the day, this is the only coach that we've had right now that has a Super Bowl championship.
Right.
Because they nobody bring none of no championship pedigree here. Nobody has.
No.
So I mean, hey.
You see, I got my hood on and my mask on. Right.
You ready to rob somebody?
I'm thinking about it. We're going to get to that on the show. Like, I'm thinking about going down to TIAA Bank Drive and hit a lick for a brick. Cocaine and waffles on me in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out T-Rone. Rest in peace, Pimp Tight. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know it's the Minute Teal Podcast brought to you by the Miller Creative Group. We are here to talk Doug, who? What happened with Byron, the Rick Speilman news that's coming out. We also got special guest comedian J Paw coming on, and somewhere that redneck Stone Cold Steve Austin is somewhere. I don't know where is he. Probably went to buy some dip, some Skol. He went to get some Skol from the corner store and some Schlitz. He drinks Schlitz. Do white people drink Schlitz?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or Steel Reserve, maybe.
I'm about to say Steel Reserve on 211s.
211s, Colt 40, not Colt 45s.
I think they probably drink Colt 45. They listen. I think some of them listen to Afro Man, so they probably drink
We get our resident redneck in a little bit, and we'll get it going. So, we'll break right into the news, man. As all of you have heard, another late night announcement, because that's how we do in Jacksonville Jaguar land. The Jags have hired Doug Pederson.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is it a... Or is it a... Or is it a... What say you, Jay?
It's an applause, bro. It's not the applause that you wanted or that you thought you were going to get, or the results you're going to get. But at the end of the day, it's better than Bisaccia. So I mean, I can't. If they would have hired Bisaccia, it would have been womp 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 womp. I'll tell you that right before now. I've been pissed off.
So the thing that scared the fuck out of me, right? And now I had said early on, I wasn't jumping off the Byron wagon. People said, "Oh, but did you see the reports? He's going to be pulling his name out." I said, "Well, it says he's expected to pull his name out." And as I've said through this whole process, words matter. So thus, he has not pulled his name out yet. So to me, that says, hire me now or I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I felt like we had about 8 to 12 hours, 24 max, before Byron Leftwich was completely out of the conversation. And this was more of a Shad Khan make a decision now type move, and Shad Khan did. And listen, I don't know if I'll ever get over it. And it's not that I don't think Doug Pederson is a great coach. It's not that I don't think he has all the tools in his toolbox to lead us to a Super Bowl. It's not that at all.
Yeah.
It's just for the last 2 years, all I've thought about is Byron Leftwich coaching in Jacksonville. And when the opportunity finally presented itself and it looked like it was about to happen, I just dug deeper and deeper. And I said, Doug. I just dove deeper and deeper into it. And then I really got excited about it, right? Because I looked at it, I said, man. And then everything that we talked about on this show as to why Byron Leftwich was the best candidate for the job, all of that, we knew it and we wanted it. And we all got caught up in the hype. And I, for one, have not gotten out of the hype. I mean, I didn't pay $100 and something dollars.
Yeah, some people spend a lot of money.
And that is my biggest problem with this entire thing. So their press conference has been announced for noon tomorrow. Okay. And I don't give a fuck what they have to say about why the process took so long. I don't give a fuck what they tell me about why they didn't choose Byron, what happened during negotiations. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. You have one question you have to answer to me, Mr. Khan, and that is, what about the people that you manipulated with these jerseys? I didn't buy one. I got my Leftwich jersey for $8 on eBay about 6 months ago. Well before this happened, 6-8 months ago. So this has nothing to do with that. I'm thinking about everybody else. This was the number 2 selling jersey on the website. You took advantage of fans who were starving to get this coach in the building. Somebody who we wanted Byron home. The hype was so real. Fans were running to the website. Once we saw it, it was like breadcrumbs, right? Like the announcement was made on Twitter. We all saw it. The radio talked about it for like 24 hours. This looks to be like what it is. And at that same time, here goes the Jags. And let me go ahead and put the jersey up for sale. Let's get some sales off of this. That is the snakiest, slimiest, dishonestiest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. And that is what I have a problem with.
Hey, bro, manipulation, dog. Manipulation, bro. That's all it is, man. It's been like that for years, dog. They're not about to... Bro, they don't care. NFL owners do not care, bro, about what fans honestly have to say, bro. Because you know what?
Yeah.
You're invested. I'm invested. We invest money. Like, we invest in money that has nothing to do, essentially, that has nothing to do with, that goes into their pockets.
Right.
And he knows people do that. And they're not about to stop.
Yeah.
And they're not about to stop. You know why? Because he saw motherfucking fans going to them Saints games with bags on their heads. They weren't at home. They were at the games. He's seen the Bills fans be at those games. He sees the Cleveland Browns fans be at those games. Bro, this is football. He bought a smart investment. People love football. Americans love football. It don't matter, right? There's an NFL team in your city. There's going to be an NFL team coming in every fucking week. So they don't give a fuck. And people say, "Oh, you just stopped showing up." And yeah, that'll look bad on TV. But you think that's going to hurt Shah Khan's pockets? It's not. Ticket sales don't mean shit. They don't. The ticket sales are the least things that are essentially an owner looks for. The only reason he wants it to look good, he wants good ticket sales, is so that when those games are on TV, that they look good. But at the end of the day, they get all their money from the TV deals and their sponsorships. That they don't give a fuck about the 60,000 people who came in there. We appreciate it. It makes us look better. But until y'all actually don't go, and it makes it look like that, that's the only way anything will change when they listen to the fans. Like I said, I joked around with about the clown out, but essentially there was over 45,000 people at that game. I don't care if you had 150. That's a drop in the fucking bucket. The way social media made it seem, and social media is the biggest thing too. The fans, they talk. How is Shah Khan supposed to look when his fans are running his organization? There's a lot of shit that was kind of doomed, and you summed it up in that video with that the Lion King video. You summed it up, but because we ran with the stuff, and that's what we do as a fledgling, struggling franchise. We see these little glimmers of hopes, and we hold on to them, and we say, "Fuck it," we go balls to the wall with it. Because you know what? Because we don't get it. We're so thirsty for that 2017, and that's not thirsty in a bad way. Right. But we yearning for that 2017 again, dog. We want that bad, and we want that bad, dog. We know what happened, dog. So it's just one of those things that it's a little bit of they played into it, but also we don't know if that was the Jaguars that played into it. This is Fanatics. When people start going in, how that works is, I think how Fanatics works is that when people go in there and start doing the custom shit, it's an algorithm, bro. It's just like you talk about some shit on your phone. Guess what? That shit pops up. People go in there. People.
That was Marcus. That was Lampin.
People go in there and start making them jerseys. They're like, "Oh shit, we can boom, boom, boom," and they have the rights. I mean, what do you?
Mark called shot. He said, "Say, man."
Hey, man, say, man.
Have you seen Twitter? Have you seen Twitter? They are really going
crazy.
Twitch thing. So I'm thinking, follow me now. Left Twitch jersey, huh? In the new style, okay. We'll sell hundreds, maybe thousands. Yeah. Let's do it, huh? Let's just throw it up there. Let's ride the hype wave. Fuck you, Marcus.
Yeah, they're taking a page out of my book because I told people all the time, I say, I don't know if I would like to be flying other teams' colors, but players that I feel like are like great, I would get a Jaguars jersey. Like I would get a 12 and have Brady on the back.
Right.
I would get an 18 and have Manning on the back. Like I just think some of these players are great players, and but shit. Other than that, but it's what it is, bro. I love the Jaguars, bro. So I'll wear anybody's jersey if I like them. But I definitely would rather have that. You know what I'm saying? A new style or old player on a new style sometimes.
The shit you said earlier, right? That was the most terrifying thing. So last night, y'all, like I said, I was on the boat until there was no more fucking boat for me to be on. I started individually messing people. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out Dave. Hey, Dave is hurting. Me and Dave both are heartbroken. You have no idea the amount of messages me and Dave have been sending each other for the last week and a half. Like, I feel like I know Dave intimately. I mean,
like, y'all the same person, bro. What are you talking about? You better know him intimately.
Stop it. Stop this bullshit lie. Dave is his own person, and I saw his emoji. He sent me an emoji, and it was a black man. So don't do that.
Oh, God. So now, don't put blackface on Dave Sislam.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What? It's Black History Month. You can't talk about that. You can't talk about blackface.
You just said they those emojis have blackface.
So anyway, man, I'm going through and I see E Dilla reports. Let me not say reports, but he posts screenshots of Peter Bisaccia, which appears to be like the brother of Richie.
Yeah.
And he has followed every Jacksonville Jaguar media member, Trevor Lawrence, everybody.
Yes,
Stone
bro.
Cold. It don't matter if you go to the fence, leave, and come back. We're gonna bring you in. Calm down. Go get some skull, bro. Go get some skull. So he followed all those people. And then Shy was on the West Coast, he said.
Yeah.
So I start to panic. At this point, I'm going, no fucking way. Fucking way.
And because we were talking, look, remember, see, off the air, people, we're not like some podcasts. I don't know, some people like talk to, like, we talk all the time, bro. So we essentially are a podcast 24/7. But we were sitting there in a little group chat, just like you showed me the Peter Bisaccia shit. What did I say? I said, bro, that doesn't mean anything. I said, if it's not official, I don't do nothing. And then when you showed me that he was following all the people, and then what did I unfollowed the Jaguars last night.
At that point, it was over.
I unfollowed the Jaguars last night.
And what makes me mad is, and we talked about this before, I thought Rick Bisaccia was a great coach in Oakland. I wanted him to win in the playoffs. I wanted them to rehire him. I did not want him to go. And there are players out there who were shedding literal tears because they hired one of the greatest offensive minds in football in Josh McDaniels. They wanted Bisaccia to stay.
Yeah.
They love that man. So I'm thinking in part, I'm going, man, he probably is a great coach, but he's a special teams coach. We just fired one of those guys. Exactly. So I would have been livid. And as we're in this group text and I'm apologizing to you for giving you hope and crushing your soul.
This man was going through it last night, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Agent K was going through it last night, man.
How do I
he was ready to mourn. He was just, he was like, Bisaccia, but
to Byron Bay.
But look, let alone if I go look at my phone right now, I unfollowed the Jaguars at
it was very quickly. It was like it was about 10 something. Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 10 something.
And within about 5 minutes, it would have been in 5 minutes. I sent you the screenshot of the Pederson hire.
Yeah. And that's what I did. I sent you the screenshot of the Pederson, and then I followed them back. So I would say in the span of, that is hilarious, bro.
Everything changed.
Yeah, from 10:14. So in between 10:14 till 10:04, it was 10 minutes. I unfollowed the Jaguars at 10:04. I was following them back at 10:14.
So you feel pretty good about the Doug hire. So we're going to bring in our special guest, man. We got comedian J Paw coming into the building, man. Duval County's finest. I love having the little buttons. What's up? Wait.
Yo.
You got audio?
I don't know. Oh, nope. Can't hear you.
Oh, no. That's okay. That's okay. So if you look down, we're going to do this. If you look down at the little setting thing, click that, and then hop into audio. It says general video audio. Go to audio, and then you're going to have to play with the input. Pick the one until you start seeing your green.
Now?
Let's go!
Yay!
It wouldn't be live if we didn't have issues. That's the beauty of it. Man. And you're a comedian. You know how to improv. We're good.
Yeah, it's fine.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Fabulous. Good, man.
We didn't hire Rick, so.
Yeah, we definitely didn't hire Rick, so I'm doing great.
I could be better. Because this hurts my heart. Who's our coach? Byron. No, he's not.
Yeah, that hurts.
I have to delete that from the soundboard. And that means that.
Penny man.
Extremely. That's bullshit.
It's been a long week.
It has.
It's been a long 50 days. This shit, but this last 2 weeks, oh my god, I feel like I at least 6 months. That's how it feels.
Like 50 years at least. It's the worst.
I drove from Chicago area to Missouri, 8-hour drive on Friday. Stayed the night in a hotel, drove back the next day. So I was in the truck for about 20 hours total. And I was driving like this. And I'm in a giant truck. And I was Twittering the whole fucking time. I was swiping. I don't know. Jesus took the wheel the entire trip. There's no reason whatsoever nobody
I love those trips.
Yeah. There's absolutely no reason that everybody lived.
Yeah, it should have been an 18-car pileup. That's insane, big dog.
Right. I'm on a highway. I'm literally on a highway. Like, what are we talking about?
I didn't know done this week. I was just saying, scroll down Twitter. Scroll.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the hire. Right? So let's start first. I'm okay with the hire. I'm not mad at Doug. New Doug. I'm calling him New Doug.
Doug.
Yeah. I'm upset with our organization.
Yeah.
It was handled horribly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you feel was worse about this entire situation? I mean, everything. There's a lot to pinpoint, but what bothered you the most about this whole thing?
I didn't like from our organization, seeing the organization doing the same thing. To have like people coming out into the organization and doing their interviews with their fans. This is what's happening.
Right.
And we're left to the second-hand, third-hand rumor mill and coming up with our own, hey, this is obviously what's happening because nobody's telling us different.
Right.
So I feel like they did it really wrong. I mean, I'm not mad at the Doug hire.
Right.
I'm just upset. And to be honest, Byron wasn't even my first choice at first.
Right.
I didn't even really like the idea of Byron. And stuff started happening. I was like, oh, Byron, okay. I get behind this. I like it. The more research I did, the more I liked it. And I'm going to tell you right now, my audio is choppy apparently.
Yeah, they say you're breaking up.
Audio sucks.
You got the yellow bars.
You
on Wi-Fi? You on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
That's probably.
Is there any other kind?
I'm hardwired in. So
we went through this season 1. We had to buy the hard wire.
We're all hardwired in because it's just a lot.
Whatever you just did, you got a little better. Now
you're fine. I can we can hear you. So if there's anything that does get breaking up on there, we'll try to like at least if you ask a question, I'll try to answer it with a little bit of a question.
All right, cool deal.
But who was your first thought of for head coach?
I'm so jaded. I didn't have one. I can just tell you everybody who I didn't want. And Byron was in that. Hackett. I was on the fence. I was like, no. McConnell. I just every name that came across, I was terrified to go through the same thing that we just went through.
Right.
But I'll tell you now, if anybody's going to take blame, Leftwich not coming in, it's me. It's my fault.
It's your fault.
It's my fault, guys. I'll tell y'all here. I haven't told anybody this. I don't do really well when I buy a player's jersey. They leave. Okay? I might have them for a year. They leave. So I stick to the personalized jerseys.
You bought a Leftwich jersey. God damn! You know what? We gone. Oh, get out of here! Fuck! Fuck!
I got it for $20 on eBay. Okay.
Now, what I will say is, it's not your fault. I don't buy jerseys of current players until This is the reason why I don't have any current. Like
until they leave.
Other than this is the only jersey that I bought. This Trevor is the only jersey that I bought probably in years of a current player. Yeah. If they can't, I have to see two. I have to have 2 consistent years.
Hey, and we got them Trevor jerseys from China. We ordered them Trevor jerseys from China. The moment we secured the number 1 pick, me and Jay ordered them Trevor jerseys from China. Ain't nobody lying.
I
came first.
First. You got yours first, and that was bullshit. That was bull. It wasn't even February.
But yeah, I don't buy. You got to give me You got to give me 2 good years of production, and I'll get one. And I was about to buy Jalen Ramsey jersey, and then that happened.
I got a Jalen Ramsey.
I was about to buy an Allen Robinson jersey. He tears his ACL the first game of the 2017 season. Of that 2017 season. I was like, I guess I'm gonna get an A-Rob jersey. And every time I'm thinking about getting somebody's jersey, nothing. So I wait. Give me 5 good years. Now it's gonna be 5 good years because the 2 you can't even get the 2. So now I say fuck it. I'm gonna up it because Trevor gonna have to give me 5 good years for 5-6 good years. So
yeah, for sure.
Oh, but that's a nice jersey.
Yeah, no, it was. Oh, we're gonna let her try to get the signal. Her signal dropped out completely. Yeah, so we're gonna get it back. It's all good. We're gonna get it back. No worries. There she go. Okay, she's coming in on the phone now, so that way she can use that phone data. Bow, bow, bow. Coming back into the show to hit the bow, bow, bow. Coming back up on the phone, we finna something like that. Do we got audio?
Y'all hear me?
I can. Yeah, we just can't see you. That's all. That's
I'm trying to get my camera back. I don't know what. Listen.
Technology.
I tried to be good and join from my laptop, like I was told, and my laptop's like, nah, man.
Yeah, your laptop ain't playing with it. But this is, I mean, now you got full green bars with the phone. Shout out Verizon, right?
T-Mobile.
Oh, fucking.
Shout out to the magenta, man.
But what's weird though is it's on my Wi-Fi anyways.
Yeah, that's why.
Hold on.
But you bought the Leftwich jersey. You completely fucking ruined it for us. So now we don't have Byron, but we got Doug. Overall, this motherfucker. How do you feel about the Doug hire? I'm trying to get him to use the cough button.
We don't have a cough button. I mean, I guess just mute myself.
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna do that again.
Why the? Hey, yo! What the fuck? Yeah, that was you.
What was that? That was J Paw.
Nah, bro, that wasn't me. I don't think it was her either.
What?
It might have been her shit dropped out. Her shit on red.
Yeah, her shit going again. She's going again. Live in 700 level of the old Vet Stadium. Oh my goodness, bro. All right, so yeah, J Paw will be back momentarily, y'all. We're gonna keep it rolling. Hey, let's everybody say hi to the resident redneck. Hi, Stone Cold. Get the fuck out of here. Go choose some stuff. You motherfucker. You know I don't want to bring Stone Cold on. Don't you do that, Stone Cold. Get out of here. You know I don't want to bring Stone Cold on. Stone Cold was all, we going to get goddamn Doug Pederson. I'm trying to tell you what. We going to get Doug Pederson. Fuck you, Stone Cold. God damn it. Doug Pederson loving motherfucker.
That's Resident Redneck was right again.
The Resident Redneck was right again. We bringing J Paw back on because she looked better than Stone Cold. So, Stone.
Test.
Jesus Christ, get him out of here. Fuck me sideways. Cuz, chill over there. All right, J Paw's back. And whatever that noise is gone. And we're good to go. So, how do you feel about the Doug hire?
The more I research it, the happier. He did take a with free.
She doing this on purpose.
Right, it got all green bars now. I don't know how it's chopping up.
She a comedian, so she's fucking with us, right?
Now they can't see me.
She would hit the Beastie Boy remix on us, bro.
Yes, bro.
Shit. This is, hey, you know what? This is what we about to do. All right, we about to do this. I'm sorry, Jay, because, she ain't going to be able to hear you. But she's going to have to call in. She's gonna have to call him. That way we can do it. We'll do it that way. Life in the 700 vet. Not live. I don't know what that is. What are we talking about? Bam. Y'all hear that?
David, you did it right. Let it live.
No caller. There we go.
Oh my God! If you didn't on, just tell me.
That's you.
Nah, you gotta get a laptop. You gotta tell her she gotta get a laptop newer than 2005, and she gotta get that iPhone 6 and cutting it.
Anyway,
you can't use the Acer and the fucking BlackBerry to do it.
Time out. There's going to be no Acer. There's going to be
for a new phone for the next pod. It's okay.
There's
going to be no Acer hate here.
We're gonna charge it down to TIA Bank Field. That's what we're gonna do. That's all. So go ahead, go back. We'll go from the question again. How did you feel about the Doug hire once it was announced?
So the more I've sat with it today, the better off I am with it. With him himself. I mean, he did win the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. So I mean, if you could do that, I feel like you could do anything. But at the same time, the only thing that concerns me is what are we going to do with our coordinators? Because I've been reading some stuff is that he's good, but he needs the right coordinators around him to get it done.
Now I've heard a lot of rumors with the coordinators now, and some of them are a little more interesting than others, right? So I've heard Vic Fangio, defensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, offensive coordinator, that's almost like a super coaching staff.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy. But I've also heard Prez, is that right? Stone Cold Prez Hamilton. Is that right? Stone Cold's like our beef. Stone Cold's gonna be beef, right? Okay. And then we just look at him. We can him. Nobody else can. It makes everybody else feel better because they can't see Stone Cold. Good, thank you, sir. And the defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer, which I find incredibly odd.
Yeah.
Because Speilman over there, Vince McMahon, right? Him and Zimmer didn't speak for what, months, right?
Right.
That was the issue in Minnesota. So why would he bring him over? 6 months.
Right. And that's my other concern with Doug was the whole thing with Wentz is they didn't talk for months towards the end. So that concerns me too.
I was about to say I wouldn't talk to Carson Wentz either. That motherfucker boy turned into dog shit.
There's some red flags, and some stuff that I've read though is that he's learned from some of that stuff. I mean, he wasn't handed an easy card when he left, towards the end of it, but we're not handing him an easy card now.
Correct.
So, with that being said, I mean,
you got a lot to prove.
I do find that the man lives off of ice cream.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're just going to have free ice cream anytime we fail. But I don't know. I mean,
that video is hilarious.
With the contemplation of the montage of all of his.
Yeah.
Listen,
I've watched it like 12 times. Every time I watch it, I can't stop laughing.
See, look,
after this show, we're gonna go get some ice cream. Okay.
Hey, on Amazon Prime, you can tell on Amazon Prime they do have the was it the Eagles? Oh yeah, turn that down. So she can hear us. Oh, she can hear me right now. But on Amazon Prime they have I think I can't remember the name of the series, but I think it was the year they won the championship. They have the
Damn.
I think
Can we hear you? Talk. Go ahead. Talk. No. Talk okay. Do the mic on whatever you're on, the laptop or whatever you're on right now. Go to settings and do the mic thing again because we can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Am I working?
Yeah. Perfect.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got my hair up because I'm stressed out. Y'all see this?
Got her off unemployment. She's working. We're good to go. Let's get it. Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go in and watch some of those episodes of that show. I can't remember the name right now, but it's on Amazon Prime and it's going through the season. I'm just want to see how he talks to the team.
Oh yeah, that All or Nothing.
Yeah, All or Nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to see. I'm probably gonna watch that and just get a better feel for how he addressed the team and how they respond to him because it's a lot of behind the scenes footage.
I saw a clip of him in a press conference where a media member asked him if he felt like Carson Wentz's production was a bit of a premature explosion. And bruh just busted out laughing. He said, premature explosion. So he's immature as fuck. So I love that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, at least he can relate to the players.
Right.
And he can joke around with guys and he could joke around with guys and not say any Chris Doyle lines that could be misconstrued.
Right.
But
Stone Cold got a Chris Doyle. I'm fucking with Stone Cold all night. Keep him coming,
He's
baby.
like, what the hell did I do, man?
Look, hey,
Stone Cold. I don't even know the man, but I feel bad for you, man.
Look, he's got a camo hat on and a wife beater. You did it to yourself. Get out of here. All right. So
does he live in Duval? Because that's like Duval's finest look right there. That's the streets of Clay County, at least.
I do it. Stone Cold's out of Broward.
Clay County, right there. Oh my God. Let me jump over to the comments real quick. We got some questions. We have a whole lot of Doug talk. Scroll through. T-Mobile is apparently your problem if you weren't aware. Says Homer 688.
But I'm on my Wi-Fi, so no.
Damn. Can I ask why there is no presser? So there is a presser scheduled for tomorrow at noon. Here's the interesting thing, though, and I'll get your opinion on this. What do you think it means? This is a presser that doesn't include Speilman because the Speilman hire hasn't been made official yet. Do you think that the Speilman situation was all smoke and mirrors, or is it just taking a little longer? Because they do have to interview minority candidates for a front office position. So I'm wondering if that's already taken place and we just don't know it.
Is that all front offices, though, or is that just the two? Is that just GMs and head coaches? That's all you ever hear about.
Right.
Yeah, because remember, every team doesn't have a EVP or
right.
So
and
essentially.
And I was thinking we didn't interview nobody other than, we took Tom Coughlin and gave him a position. So it's not like.
So I don't think I could be totally wrong, but I don't think there is that rule for the EVP because it's not you have to have a position or whatever. Just if your team's incompetent with an owner that's incompetent.
You need more people. Yeah, you need more people. You just need more people involved.
Right. So I don't think that's something that has to, but I don't think it's smoke and mirrors. I think that he is coming. I've seen some stuff out there that is official that he is coming. Right. I was told, not that I'm told anything, but I saw that the presser was tomorrow because of Speilman. That it was going to be announced, and that was going to be part of the presser as well. So
I just feel like they missed Tony Khan. My thing is Tony Khan. I guess he don't have enough pull yet, but we missed out on so much of the theatrics. Like we could have brought out Byron Leftwich
out of here
on one of his shows. What are you watching?
Ice cream here in a second.
Oh, you got the ice cream clip. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like
good stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like we missed out on so much of the theatrics. Like, we could have had Byron Leftwich come out in his throwback jersey on fucking AEW. Like, it could have been so much bigger and better than.
Why don't we use
10-14? Oh, we're gonna hire Doug Pederson. Oh, okay, whatever.
You could have had Doug. Doug's got a personality.
The
man loves ice cream.
Throwing ice cream into the crowd. You get a fucking chocolate bar, bitch. You get a chocolate bar. Throwing ice cream. Comes down to the rings. Chair to the motherfucker's face.
Him and oh my God, I just forgot his name. Could team up and give out ice cream like on AEW.
CM Punk.
CM Punk, yeah. Yes. Him and CM Punk could be together giving out ice cream. So
I'm pretty sure they'll figure if Jaguars, AEW hire us. We know entertainment, man. We know just the people going.
Peterson and Speilman walk to the ring. They just out there. They start fucking people up, bro. Speilman got biceps bigger than mine.
Yeah. That dude is huge.
Bro is
now. I did think Adrian Wilson was much more jacked up looking and much more intimidating looking.
Yes. Oh yes.
See, Adrian
get that one, but
look, Adrian Wilson got his tailor. His tailor gets him a little more tighter to the cuff. He want to make sure he want y'all to know, hey, I can still
don't do my job.
I can still do some things. Man, that is the whitest thing I've ever seen.
Don't do my
Bro, what do you Is it Dolph Ziggler or something? He looked like motherfucker from goddamn Rocky also. This motherfucker, bro.
It's not common enough for that.
And I picked the white on white uniform. This shit is all white, bro.
It's worse than the uniform.
Bro, my eyes are hurting. Where are my shades at?
Don't do that.
Jesus Christ.
Speilman in this picture kind of looks like he's like one of the T-19 guys from like Tomb Raider is gonna come
I'm about
out.
to say he like a damn vampire. Who's a butter? If y'all don't know if y'all watch goddamn that fucking Peacemaker, he's like a butterfly. That's what he
Yeah.
look like.
He does look like a butterfly.
I don't know what that is.
Great show. You gotta watch it.
I gotta get in. Yeah.
Hey, John Cena is a fucking fool.
Dude, I'm all
The whole
about
cast, the whole show is great, bro. I'll give you
fantastic.
my-
If you ever hated John Cena, you will change your mind immediately about this guy.
Did you watch the new Suicide Squad, Kay?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know John Cena was in the new Suicide. Yeah, so he got a show. They did a spin-off show on HBO.
I know.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I'm down in a little bit.
I'm in the show.
A little bit. I'm pretty. Woo! The biceps
He
on my
does
guy.
look like a butterfly.
Yes.
Now I can't unsee it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And he's got old guy I shoot roids bod. He's got a gut. His pecs are popping, but they got a little side boob action. But his biceps and his bro.
I mean, he's like 60, right? He's like 60 something. So I mean,
he's definitely on TRT.
Someone said Green Goblin looking mother. Facts.
Elmer, don't do that. He looks like he's spinning mad.
Definitely killed on man.
He do kind of look like the green. Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he killed on man.
But I also said it, so like with me being even excited about the Doug hire to some extent, I'm still very much, like I said, jaded, and I'm like, I don't care until you prove it on our field. I don't care.
Right. Do you think that it's going to help? Do you think it's going to help?
Mama Bailey's in love.
Do you think it's going to help when it comes to free agency?
No.
You don't think so? You don't think players like
you still got Trent Baalke.
Yeah. But I don't know if players ever had a problem with Trent outside of Michael Robinson. I mean, we never really heard too many players complain.
So then how many people are coming to defend Trent Baalke?
I mean, I'm just
saying he's a higher up, so he doesn't really. That's why he says he wants to have more of a hands-on approach because he doesn't talk to players, and so
he shouldn't.
The only
maybe he should maybe he shouldn't because when he does interact with players or people, he doesn't say he's an asshole. So I mean that's what it is, football. So I don't have an issue with how people talk to people in football. That's at the end of the day. There's a whole bunch of grown men out there running around and running smack into each other 100 miles per hour. Stuff happens.
So if Trent Baalke wasn't a problem for our free agency, what happened last free agency?
Honestly, I feel like
we had tons of money.
We had tons of money. But what I would say is that we were in year one of what was supposed to be a 5-year plan to sign Urban Meyer for 5 years. There's no way to know exactly what this team is because that team that lost 15 games in a row, we lost games that we shouldn't have lost because they wanted to get the number one pick. So we tanked for Trevor. So we don't know. So Urban Meyer is coming in. The only way to know how to coach a football team is to coach that football team and see what they're capable of on the field.
I mean, we're practically walking into the same free agency this year.
We suck.
Yeah, and we still have the money. So we didn't waste any. So we didn't waste any last year. What I'm saying is we were in year one of a 5-year plan. So I need to know. Urban Meyer need to know what the baseline of this team was and see how they actually play. I don't want to just have to go and watch some film. I need to see how you play live and I'm gonna watch the film. And then we're going to adjust from there. We go attack free agency then because we still have a lot of money. We have Trevor Lawrence. We have some pieces. But the offense didn't. The offense just fucking fell apart, which, that's a problem because he's not offensive coordinator. He doesn't have a hands-on approach with any kind of position group. But I feel like they didn't just want to go waste the money and just spend the money. Yeah, because we did that in 2017, but it was fleeting. We spent all that money, and then we didn't have money for the guys that we drafted. We didn't give the guys money. I'm saying we lost everybody. We gave people money, and all it was we got 1 year out of it. We got 1 year out of all that money we spent in that free agency. We got 1 year.
We didn't spend that much money in free agency last year.
No, not last year. I'm talking about 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2017. All that money we spent in 2017. We got 1 year out of that, and that's after spending a whole bunch of money in 2016 and spending money in 2015. We got Julius Thomas. So
this time, oh my god.
there was some
I hate that's my fucking.
I know, and that's why
the player ever.
That's why I brought him up. But I'm pretty sure
I'm
seeing
some comments in here from somebody about give the new coach respect. I am, but again, I'm not impressed until you do it on our field, right?
Yeah, you gotta.
That's it. But at the same time, he's dropped into the same exact situation that Urban Meyer was last year. I wasn't a fan of Urban either, but everybody wants to blame Urban and Balky for those situations, and we're walking into the same thing now with just a different head coach.
I mean,
hold on. When you go back to last year's free agency, right?
Yeah.
We go back to that. I mean, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the 6th and 7th best wide receiver. Two of the top 10 receivers available in free agency last year. We got 2 of them, and Agnew and Marvin Jones. And this is just how it's listed on Sport Track. So, I mean, who do we want? Kenny Golladay? No. Corey Davis, maybe, but the Jets grabbed him and they paid him a bag. Curtis Samuel, that was floated around originally, the Curtis Samuel thing. People thought that may happen.
Yeah, because of the connection.
Yeah, and then Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. There was really nobody there. And that's wide receiver. If we look at the position groups, though, I mean, there really wasn't a lot of big stars in free agency. And again, it's still Jacksonville. And I know we hate to hear that as Jaguar fans, and we're like,
yeah, but we lost 15 games in a row. But we lost 15 games in a row also.
Right.
So that's the thing.
Trent Williams stayed, he decided to stay in San Francisco, so he wasn't an option. Joe Thuney took a huge bag. Nobody wanted to pay Joe Thuney $80 million to go play guard.
Oh, yeah, no.
We weren't doing that. Bud Dupree's coming off an injury, and Tennessee paid him $82.5 to go there off of an ACL. No, we weren't going to do that. The only guys I think we missed on was a Trey Hendrickson, but since he gave him a bag, they gave him $60 million, and I don't think we were going to do that at edge because you had Josh Allen, and you were trying to see if Caleb Vaughn was going to develop. Matt Judon, no, he wasn't going anywhere. He's ring chasing. So, I mean, if we look at the corners, Shaq Griffin had to be top 3 in the cornerback market.
Got him.
Who?
I said we got him.
Oh yeah. And he was our big free agent. And if he catches those picks and picks, it happens, bro. Jalen Ramsey wasn't a pick artist himself. When you drop picks, it happens. You drop picks. He was the 2nd rated corner. William Jackson was the first. I was
excited about Griffin.
I was too, and I think he played great. I mean, overall, what he did this entire season, he erased number 1 receivers all except for one game. He had one game where he got smoked. Other than that, he had a really good season. Now, Rayshawn Jenkins, questionable. And I know there were some safeties out there. I think people get stuck with they get starstruck on names sometimes. They're like, oh, I want to go get that guy.
And I think part of the problem is that they didn't see any movement anywhere. It was very quiet, just again, this whole coaching search,
Right.
You're not coming out and saying, oh, we're going to try to do this. We're trying to do negotiations, whatever. And I think that's even part of the problem is that they're not trying to show the fans.
Well, the thing is, if you're not in the final 3 for a player, like his final 3, fucking Cassius Marsh, god damn it. Why is he on my screen, Jay?
Shout out, Black History, man. Shout out to Cassius Marshall, man.
Pause. Don't say nothing. Don't say fucking nothing. J Paw, is that individual black? J Paw, is he black? Or is he Rachel Dozier?
Oh my God.
Is he? You telling me he's black?
That's the same guy?
That's the same guy! He's not black.
Does he act it or is he?
No, he's apparently his father. His mother's this blonde white lady. His father is Cassius Marsh Sr., who was a wide receiver in the NFL, who's black.
Used to play for the Jaguars.
Listen, his mama was fucking the milkman, baby. That is not black.
His father is not too much. Any more shades darker than K.
Bro, look. Look at my nose. Look at his nose.
Bro, look at the curls. Look at the curls.
Look at the curls. Look at my upper lip.
Look at the curls. Look at the side. Look at the fade. Look at that fade.
Look at my upper lip.
Bro, look at the fade.
Look at his upper lip.
Bro, you know that fade.
Exactly. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna put it like this. I am not gonna let two white people tell me who a black person
He
is.
looks like he lives on 103rd though.
You probably.
Cassius Marsh is a black man.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm just saying, bro. Now, his daddy, bro. You and his daddy are the same shade.
Ooh.
Essentially.
He's a cuck.
Pull up the dad now, bro. Pull up the dad. Pull up the dad now. Pull up the dad now.
He's a cuck. I'll pull up his dad right now.
Pull his dad out. That is Reggie Dolezal.
Cassius Marsh is a cuck.
Did his mother ever inbox you back?
No, I saw J Paw. We had this as a. I don't know if you were. Cassius Marsh was taking shots at the Jags in the media at one point, talking about how terrible the city was or whatnot, the team, and taking shots at Doug Marrone, if I remember correctly. So we had to talk about it on that episode, and so I proceeded to do the only responsible thing, and that was slide in his mom's DMs, little dick pic action, whatever, no big deal. And she unfortunately she hasn't. I guess she didn't like what she saw, so whatever, no big deal. We'll make it happen. Fuck Cassius Marsh. Anyway, back to the free agents.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see what we do this year. Like,
yeah,
they don't matter.
There's a lot more people on the market. Allen Robinson, especially if we get Matt Nagy at offensive coordinator, the likelihood of Allen Robinson coming home is pretty high. I don't know if everybody likes that. I don't know if everybody likes it.
I'm not opposed to it, but
he's been liking a lot of Jaguar content. His pictures back on his Instagram are of him in Jaguar attire.
Is it?
Yes, and that was all gone when he left.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he must have archived it. He didn't delete it. He archived it, I assume, because he didn't re-upload all that shit. But it's all back. So I would see Allen Robinson coming home. He's liked, like I said, he's liked several things involving the Jaguar coaching search and whatnot. More so related to Byron. So, but I don't think that'll change his opinion on coming here to play with Trevor. It'll be by far the best quarterback he's played with his entire career. But then you got guys like Chandler Jones.
Yeah.
You got guys like Dante Fowler. I don't think Devontae Adams is going to even sniff it. He is going to be tagged whether he likes it or not. There's no option. I don't think Tyrann Mathieu gets an opportunity to really hit free agency. But Dante Fowler is a guy I could see coming back potentially. Jackson, because we need another edge, depending on what you're going to do with that first pick. So there is a lot of names. I mean, Calais could come home. People would really like that just for the nostalgia.
I'd be happy about that.
Yeah, he's 35? 35 and a half.
That's another jersey that I bought, and he's gone.
That's a heartbreaker. Akeem Hicks, Dwayne Brown. I mean, there's plenty. Mario Addison's a good one. There's several picks, but free agency isn't loaded either. I think there's probably only 2 to 3 receivers I would go after this year. Allen Robinson, one of them. I think Godwin's off the table. Tampa Bay said they were going to make him a priority to re-sign him. I thought if Byron was coming, we'd have a good opportunity to get him. But now you're looking at Mike Williams and Allen Robinson. That's it.
I mean, do we think we're going to trade away our first pick?
Nah.
Trade back?
It just doesn't happen. Like if you go through the history and look, it doesn't happen. And then now, of course, Malik Willis has the ability to go and stunt at the combine. Maybe he runs a fucking 4.3 and he shows out to the point that somebody wants to trade up and draft him number 1. I just don't really see it happening. And if you look in the history of the draft, trading out of number 1 just really doesn't happen. And what it would take to get up that high for you to feel confident in it. The only trade scenario I've seen, and I saw UCF Jaguar pitch it, and I said, okay, I could maybe see that happening. If Atlanta wanted to move on, Ridley, I would trade Atlanta our number 1 for Ridley and a number 1 swap. So they'd give us theirs. And I think where they at, Stone Cold? 7. I'm fucking good. 7. I didn't even need your finger. 7. And thank you, though. And they're second. And I could see us doing something like that. And people were like, well, Calvin Ridley, maybe, the what he did last season and he's fucked up in the head. We already had CJ. I really don't give a fuck if Calvin Ridley works out. Honestly, this is just for us to move back to where we can draft Burks, so we can actually target our ex-receiver. But if Ridley does work out, it's a great opportunity. That's the only type of trade I could see happening. I don't see people coming up and giving us enough picks to move to number 1. It's just it's way too hard. So
I was looking at it too, but I mean, I'm like, who are we going to want to take at the first pick? and pay that kind of money too. That's the other problem.
Mm.
You got to pay them that number one money when you get them.
That guy.
It's fucking right.
It's fucking that guy.
It's fucking right.
That is a mountain. That guy.
Right.
The ass on this gentleman right here. The badonkadonk on this young man. He lives under the scar. He got a
dumper.
He got a bed under
him at the last game with Bama, and I paid attention to him because I was like, that dude is freaking
massive,
huge,
massive. You remember the Baylor?
It can move. And what is that?
You remember the Baylor guy who got in trouble?
Mm-hmm.
You remember him? The giant Baylor. Remember him?
Yeah,
that's what he reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me.
I want like 5 of those guys. I want them everywhere, protecting Trevor. I want a line stacked up of them.
That's what what's his name? Mike McDaniel, the offensive coordinator from San Francisco. That's what he said. He's like, I'd like all my linemen to be 6'10", 400 pounds.
Yeah, I just want a bunch of fat guys squished together, just a wall. That's all I want. Yeah, the corn-fed boys. That's exactly what I want. I want no holes.
Yeah, there he is. That guy. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
He got in trouble. What was his name?
Sean something.
Sean Oakman. Oakman. Yeah, sexual assault. But then it got overturned.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. It was like a girlfriend issue. Crazy. But he lost everything. He didn't even get to make it to the league.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a huge boy.
He was massive. Hold on. They do this though. They produce these guys because I don't know what's going on with this guy. I haven't seen him in a long time. We need to do some research because we could draft this gentleman at any time, and I would be more than happy with that. Look at this fella. We're talking about 400 pounds. This is a 400-pound tight end, Jay. 400 pounds.
Yeah, I saw him.
Baylor with the big boys, baby.
Get him. I don't care. Get him.
Texas, bruh. Texas, Oklahoma.
Let's see. So hold on. Let's jump to the comments. Daniel Holmes, how many picks are we going to give up for Adams? I know, right? I just don't see it happening, bro. They're not letting him go. And this Aaron Rodgers to Denver thing has built up so much momentum. I don't think there's any way that it doesn't happen. Aaron Rodgers is out of there, and they're not going to let Davante Adams go too. Now, he can Jalen Ramsey his way out for sure. And if that happens, then maybe we can do something. Right? Maybe we can make some trades, throw out some picks, and shake something and get Davante here. Because I don't know if this was real, but I remember Jag Nation on Instagram posted a picture of Davante Adams hearting something about him being in Teal. He had posted a picture, and then this individual commented on the story and said, "You'd look great in Teal," and he hearted it.
I think I did see that.
Yeah. So if that's true, I mean, look, he's chasing a bag. And he's put it was on his Instagram story. You know, it said, first it's about the money, then it's about the respect. And so he wants the money. And we got a lot of it. Daniel Holmes said Trent Williams last year. But he wasn't coming away. He was staying. He was ring chasing. Hunter Henry, like those guys, they're not coming out. They're ring chasing. They're old. Hunter Henry, I could have seen that. But again, ring chasing. The tight end to the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much money you offer. They're ring chasing. Wait a second. David Kraft said he's as black can be. David Kraft, no, sir. Don't you agree with Jay? Don't do that. Just because it's Black History Month, you're going to agree with Jay.
Hey, believe black people, please. Thank you. All right, you're gonna get canceled for playing Louis Armstrong after I said that.
Uncancelable. I'm uncancelable.
Hey, fuck Mike Dempsey.
Oh shit. He left it alone. He posted it. He said what he said, and he left it alone. He didn't come back for no more smoke, so it's okay. It's okay. We're not. Real Melancholic said it was fake. Actually, he said it was fake, and he called his followers brain dead, and Jags Nation got exposed for being racist. Well, if Jags Nation just got canceled, Jags Nation, then okay. All right. So you have some shows coming up here recently or in the near future, yes?
Yes, I do.
What you got going on?
So tomorrow night I am at Red's Wine Bar in Green Cove Springs down here in Jacksonville. And then Sunday I'm actually at Kona Skate Park.
Ooh.
doing a show. Yeah, it's interesting. The guy that's running that one, I've known him since I started comedy, and he's become sober and he got back into skateboarding, and he's doing this whole thing to get into it and everything. So he's doing a show out there at Kona Skate Park. So that'll be interesting for sure. But and then the 26th, I'm back at Jack's Craft Beer here in Jacksonville and Mandarin area. Those guys have been amazing. Great shout out to them. If you're in Jacksonville or close to it, go check out Jack's Craft Beer. Those guys are great. They're the ones who approached me to start doing this show monthly. And we did it last month, and they want me to do it again this month. So I'm really looking forward to that show. It was a lot of fun, called Tap That.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yes, I'm talking about Tap That.
Oh,
Lord, Tap That.
Make me some more. Tap that. Yeah. Yeah. I did stand up once. I did stand up twice. I don't.
Hey, shout out to the solidarity, brother.
Hey, it's finally happened, baby. Dream has come true, bitch. Black as fuck. God damn, this is what the cough button is for. It doesn't make it more authentic because you burn it in the cough. Spotify is let me turn this down. Okay, I'm just
I'm telling you, bro. If I thought that I could have hit the cough button, I would have did it.
You needed your own executive producer. Stone Cold, go to Jay's house and just press the mute button every time you look. He looks like he's about to. As soon as he takes it, mute that shit. I did stand up twice, and I respect the fuck out of you. So I was in another life. I was an entertainer, and I did things, and I was lucky enough to be able to live off of that, and I did it for 5-6 years, and it was incredible. And I got to do a lot of nice things, experience shit all over the country, out of the country. It was wonderful. But I always was like, I'm funny as fuck. And I'm 6'9", 300 plus pounds. Like, I'm a giant. So if you don't laugh, I'm going to threaten to beat your ass. And then people will laugh, whether it's awkward like that or it's actually funny. So it's one of those. So I was like, and I've been through so much. I was like, I could do this. But I was terrified because, like, how do you write a joke? I could write other material from what I was doing before, but write a joke? That's the most intimidating thing I had ever done. Like, I sat down and I said, okay, I'm just going to tell these stories about my life and they're funny as fuck. So we're going to ride that out. But writing a joke, that's the scariest thought ever. How do you do that?
It's hard. So I'm different. Everybody's got their own process, right? So I take stuff that happens to me because it's easier to talk about yourself, right? Stuff that you know. So I usually find a situation or a comment or whatever, and I will text it to myself. And I kind of like go off the cuff. I sometimes write it out word for word.
Right.
But it's hard because when I do that, I used to be in theater. So when I do that, I read it as a monologue versus being like conversational, situational, whatever.
Less voice inflection, more dry.
Right. So I have to take like the premise and then kind of work off of that for myself. So it's hard. And, even with COVID, it's been really difficult finding things to write about and be funny about. And I told a buddy of mine the other day, I was like, being a comedian, you go through stages of depression, mental health situations. And, I'm like, if I'm too depressed, I can't write.
Right.
If I'm too happy, I can't write.
You gotta be in the middle. Yeah.
I gotta be, yeah. And it's very strange because, like, I had a lot of great things happening, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. And then I wouldn't see the world through a lens where I saw shit as funny.
Right. Do you partake in the medicine with Jay?
I don't.
You don't. So high five.
See, like one of my favorite comedians is Andrew Schultz, and they were during COVID. They came down to Miami, and he said he's like, life was so good down here that he's like I couldn't write jokes. Yeah, he's from New York, and he was like, bro, he said they did a special, and then he's like, but after he did that special, he was burned out. He's like, I think he did a Netflix special, yeah, and then he was like, I had to come back to New York City. He's like, I have to get back into my actual. He said, man, fuck all this COVID shit. I'm going back home. And now he did another special. He's going crazy again. But say, like you said, you gotta get your scope of like what you're seeing. You gotta be. I mean, you gotta be inspired. Like I said, whatever got you into comedy or whatever is helping you with your comedy, you gotta be able to be, like I said, surrounded by it a little bit. So
Jay is
it's really weird.
6'5", melancholic. He's 6'4". Jay is 6'4". I know it's crazy. And Stone Cold is 6'5". 6 feet. Yep. Fucking fingers again. Listen, if me, Jay, and Stone Cold, you gotta go to Philly with us because we're gonna go to the Philly game, and I don't want to hear that can't afford it shit. You can sell one of your fucking 4-wheelers, the John Deere tractors and shit, and get the fuck out there.
He has a nice little stock of cattle that he's ready to sell.
Ride on my big green track. Look at it. So we got to go to Philly together because when we walk into Philly, like, oh my god, did you go to any away games this year, J Paw?
I did. I went to 2.
Which ones?
I went to Houston and Seattle.
Oh, Seattle, that would have been great. We went to Cincy, which was an incredible game to go.
I wanted to go to that one.
Cincy was fun.
So we took like Min and Teal. We got a bunch of people involved with us, and I think we did. Originally we had like 22, and then after we went 0-3, people started selling their tickets. Fucking
Fucking B-Mac. Fucking B-Mac.
Fucking Brandon. 3 Bengal fans right in the middle of us. They got out of there so quick. So quick. My personality is as big as I am. So we are just ignorant. We're super loud. We're super like, fuck this. We are with the shits. We want all the smoke. And so we want to bring that energy to Philly. And Stone Cold 6'5", Jay 6'4", I'm 6'9", looking like, what the fuck you gonna do? It's Duval in this bitch.
Looking like our O-line.
What? Philly about to be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Kraft said the 700s, bro.
700.
That's where they fight at.
Do they arrest you though?
I don't know.
Because I'm not going to jail in Philly.
Yeah, I'm not going to jail in Philly.
Jail in Philly, bro.
I'll catch somebody on the street. I'd rather catch somebody on some shit on the street. We at least got a chance to get away.
Listen, my mom tells me all the time we don't jail money, so.
Yeah, exactly. We do. I mean, we have sponsors. So maybe we can, I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Look, I got family.
If I slap somebody in an Anchor Fence and Deck shirt, then, maybe they'll pay for it. I wear Anchor Fence and Deck shirts. Speaking of
Anchor Fence and Deck,
I got to pay the bills with my beautiful voiceover. 1 second. Okay.
Hey, Jacksonville. One of the best parts about living here, being able to entertain outdoors year-round. But in order to do that, you have to have the right setup. Whether you need to protect the little ones with a privacy fence or go all out with a new deck, built-in grill, fire pit, seat, you get the picture, right? There's only one guy to call, and that's my guy Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. They are the best in the business. Call for a free quote today. 904-859-5481. Mention Min and Teal and get a discount on your install. We all need somebody to hold us down, and nobody holds you down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Check them out online at anchorfence-deck.com.
Fuck, man.
That was nice.
That was so good.
That was so nice.
You know what's better? Than that?
What?
The work that they do over there, bro. Like that shit, bro. You see that fucking Deck, bro?
Look at you.
God, man. Shout out to Anchor Fence and Deck, man. Shout out to Jalen, man.
Beautiful.
Out there doing great work. Man.
So you don't smoke? Do you drink? Occasionally? Was that a White Claw? Kind of.
No, it's Bud Light seltzer.
Right. Okay.
Hey, I was running through the White Claws this weekend.
These are the new hard sodas.
And it's like no carbs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
I don't eat carbs. No carbs.
Get the hard sodas.
You
don't drink either.
I don't drink. I am stone cold fucking sober. I'm just this awesome.
He's pretty much straight edge, man.
I am as straight edge as it comes. I'm lame as fuck. I don't do anything but coach football, talk football, and go to work.
I mean,
this is it.
And take care of babies.
That's it. Coach babies. I got 4 D1 athletes on the way. So that's it. That's all. That's it. After I'm done, I'll go back to the cocaine, Molly, and everything else that we were doing before. Because then we'll just finish out on a bang.
Right, there you go. You got to take a break, recharge, reset the system.
Yeah, man, take a 30-year break, bro. It's hard to be ready for it.
I'm thinking like 17. Okay, let's not get crazy.
What are you talking about when the oldest gets 17?
Get Brock the fuck out.
Okay, Brock's okay, baby.
Brock,
Okay, the baby
Brock
17.
is going to play quarterback at the University of Georgia, Miami, whatever.
He's going to be a Gator, bro. It's inevitable.
It's okay.
It's inevitable.
Did you see the video?
Yes, of that linebacker.
The mama got up.
Huh?
The mama, she got up from the announcement.
My
guy had on. You saw that?
Again? It happened again?
I don't know. I just saw it. It may be old. She got an Alabama hat.
It was from the past sign. This recent sign. Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, the Gator, my man put the Gator hat on, and she just.
No, that's old. That's old. That's because his brother, because his brother went to was at Alabama.
Okay.
And she wanted him
behind him.
Yeah, she wanted him to go there. She wanted him to go to LSU.
Okay.
She wanted both of them to go to LSU. And Ha Clinton Dix is his little brother.
Okay.
But they got different last names. He went there. He ended up going to Alabama, and then Buddy ended up going to Florida. And she walked off the set because she had on a purple jacket.
Straight up, dude. My heart broke. I was like,
that was terrible. And then of course you got the media guy, Dick. This fucking guy. Who was that just got up and walked away?
Why was she upset?
Really? Because
she was decked out in Bama shit.
Yeah.
And he picked, like, what do you think was her problem?
Right. You know what the fuck this was, man. Why you want him to say this? Like, oh, yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. I hate how they do these kids sometimes. Yeah. It's awful. So you're completely sober on stage. Yeah. Might get a little drinking.
Rarely, but yeah, completely sober, which is rare for comedians. I mean, not like, there's a lot of us who don't, and some of that's kind of like, like that rock star syndrome. They can't perform without it.
Mm-hmm.
And for a long time, I would even have a seltzer or any kind of drink on stage just because I did it once and I freaked out. I didn't like how it made me feel. I didn't feel like I was in control.
Uh-huh.
And now that I'm more seasoned, I can have a drink on stage. After I go on, if I'm hosting, I can have a drink, come back and forth, do whatever. But I cannot get hammered and then go on stage. I've seen way too many guys do it.
Yeah,
and
I could never do it. I was terrified. So we had liquor sponsors. We were sponsored by Click Vodka. We were sponsored by a malt liquor company, Happy Juice. We were sponsored by multiple companies. And so every time we do a show, an event, go on tour, whatever the case may be, we got cases of this shit shipped to the house free. Yeah. Right? So we are loaded the fuck up. And so it was a requirement to have it with me on the stage, to have it with me in front of cameras, like constantly. So I would be on stage. I would take one of the bottles and dump it out, and I'd fill it with water.
Yep.
And I fill my vodka bottle with water because Click was a vodka. Fill it with water, and then so I'd be sitting there pouring water into my cup, making it look like I was taking shots and shit. Because you gotta at that point, what I was doing, there had to be an image to uphold.
Yep.
But at the same time, I would never get fucked up before I do something, because I wanted to give my best. I'm super competitive in everything, and I have to be able to perform my best. Now, when I wrote, I had to be as high as a fucking kite. If I was if I was needing to record something, I had to be as high as a kite. I would get as fucked up as possible. But when it came to actually performing, no, not a bit. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Too big to be on stage sweating.
Guys lately, like I knew a guy when I first started comedy. He had cirrhosis. He drank 24/7. After he had it. And we essentially watched him like drink himself to death. And I was just like, how can you, like, how?
Right.
I mean, and it was horrible. And I mean, and there's like guys like Ron White. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ron White or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know him as him drinking on stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's drunk. He's been sober like almost 2 years now. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't let people know that he's sober.
Right.
Like his people don't know it. And he does the fake stage drink now too. Because now it's an image.
Yeah.
Like,
now you know. Yeah, you know.
Well, it's the image too, and also it's the comfortability. Like I say, the comfortability of having that glass in your hand. You've been doing it for so long,
right?
It's your mannerisms, and so you just
you gotta have the hookah on stage, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta have the hookah on stage.
You gotta have the hookah on stage, bro.
Yeah.
I used to have a big ass hookah. It was like, I mean, every bit of 4 foot tall, and I would have this. I'd pick random different big titty girls to carry the hookah for me as I would smoke right there on the stage. And it was like, it was a whole thing, and it was
that's a lot of work.
It was mesmerizing.
Theatrics.
Guy on stage carry my
Yeah.
seltzer around.
Carry a seltzer, yeah.
Seltzer guy.
Get you a nice buff dude and like a speedo or
Hey,
something.
listen, everybody tune in right now. Go ahead, hit the Men and Teal podcast Twitter account. We're looking for a seltzer guy for J Paw. Okay, you gotta be jacked like Vince McMahon guy here, like Speilman. Okay, you gotta have biceps because you gotta be able to hold up the seltzer. It's very important.
It's a very hard job.
It is.
Very few are qualified.
Shout out to Jimbo, man. Jimbo's tuning in.
Get out of here. What's that guy doing? Man. What's that guy doing? Now he's here. Oh my goodness. All right. So what is your expectations coming in with this hire now? Are you expecting we'll get a staff announcement within the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, another 60 days? What do you think is going to happen from here? Do you see things being fast-tracked or kind of still on this slow pace?
I'm hoping now that things are moving, it's going to be on a faster track because mentally I can't do the snail pace anymore. Like I cannot. But I'm hoping by the end of February, I know that's a little bit longer than most want, but I'm hoping by the end of February we have everybody. What is happening in Stone Cold's place?
That's his trailer, and he's gonna hate me because I called it a trailer. But that's his trailer, but it sounds better because he's a redneck. And
when as soon as he sits back down, I'm taking him right back off camera.
That recliner comes to shit though.
Oh no, yeah, he definitely.
That shit smells like tobacco, Budweiser, and balls. Backy, Budweiser, and balls. B3, baby. I swear to God, that thing is musty. I promise you.
I felt like the blinds smell like that, but
they look tinted. How do you get tobacco on a?
You see that bottle right there?
What's that bottle?
What is it?
Is it juice? That's a dip. That's his dip spit bottle. Ain't
it? Ain't no juice in there, man. Stone Cold don't drink no juice.
That's the dip spit bottle.
Gross.
I wonder if he's ever accidentally taken a sip of the dip spit bottle.
Oh, you've had to have.
Oh.
I feel like that's like 101, like right? It's a rite of passage when you dip.
I took a sip out of a Pepsi that I put a cigarette out in when I was younger. Oh, so bad. Oh my God. And it was flat too. Like it had been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, bad. Oh.
God. I don't smoke. I've never smoked, but I feel like I can taste it.
Yeah. It tastes like an ashtray. There's nothing you can do about it.
Ew.
It's still there now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting that out of here.
Get him out of here! We're gonna talk to him about the blinds because he doesn't smoke, he dips, and somehow those blinds were tobacco yellow. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They smell like tobacco from here.
He's back. He's back. There he is. You missed it. You were just on. We brought you on, and now you're off. What the fuck? What is the bottle there for? Is that the dip bottle? Is that the dip bottle? Let's ask him. Is that the dip bottle that was over there?
Yes, it's a dip bottle.
Have you ever accidentally taken a sip of the dip bottle? Don't you fucking lie.
Who hasn't?
Oh, God.
See? That's what I'm saying. It's a rite of passage, right?
Is it?
Not really a rite of passage. Just usually you get into doing something, you're not paying attention.
Doing what? What you getting to doing, Stone Cold?
No, if I'm like watching a TV or whatever tonight, and if I happen to be drinking out of a soda bottle or whatever, I might grab the wrong bottle or whatever. It happens.
Nah.
A lie?
You eating?
No. When I first started, no.
He's professional now.
You're eating the Cuda Cat with the dip in the side of the grill, and you get up to get a sip. Oh, you reach for the water, and you grab the dip spit bottle. That's what happened. Don't lie. You weren't watching.
I just said I'd done it before.
You're talking about you watching NASCAR and shit, and then you reach over and grab the bottle.
Yeah, I'm not my daddy. I don't watch NASCAR.
Boy said, "Daddy." Tell the truth. Let me ask you one more question.
That was the most country accent.
Let me ask you one more question.
Yeah, thank you kindly, man.
Oh my God. Let me ask you one more question. Ready? Okay, tell the truth now. Don't lie. Watch this, see if he crack a smile. Did you or did you not cry when Dale Earnhardt Sr. died?
Who didn't?
Oh my God.
That was good.
All right, that's it. Stone Cold gets a break. You know who did it? Anybody who didn't know who the fuck Dale Earnhardt Sr. was.
I cried.
Jay ain't crying. Fucking tear. What you talking about? You cried.
I did, bro.
Bitch, you was how old? You was 3?
Nah, bro. I was like This was 98. I was like 8.
I was at the track. You was at the
Oh
track.
wow.
Yeah, I was. I remember I was watching that shit, bro. Because
we gotta have a whole show about that.
when I lived in South Carolina, my pops, we had on stores and shit here, but like our first store was in a flea market in South Carolina. We had a table, and then we also had a storefront out there, and we was in Florence, South Carolina. Bro, NASCAR. Hold on, you got 30 seconds. Bro, you know how. Look, you saw how the city was rocking NASCAR jackets. You're welcome. You're welcome. 2004 or 2003, 2004. You're welcome. And we capitalized. I love it, but we started selling NASCAR stuff in South Carolina, bro, and that shit's going crazy. And I used to watch it, bro, because that's people they love it. Out there, they love that shit, bro. We was watching the race and that shit happened. I was like, bro, that is insane, dog.
You don't put your camo hat back on.
Oh, he went three together. Dale three hat. Yeah, we got his 3 hat. I got a couple Dale Earnhardt.
Is Dale Earnhardt redneck Tupac?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, he don't give a fuck. Hey, he don't give a fuck. With the enforcer, like that boy is true.
That's redneck Tupac.
Yeah,
like,
that boy is true.
His death was as powerful because I remember Tupac's death. I mean, I feel like it was around the same time.
Laws of NASCAR too.
Wow.
His death. So
that is crazy. What year was that, Stone Cold, that he passed away? 98?
I think it was 98.
98, 99?
Yeah, 98, 99.
Well, yeah, not too long after Pac, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. He about to look it up.
Look, that's one of my favorite. Look,
I thought it was so impactful, Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Hey, one of my favorite cars is that Dale Earnhardt, that Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo.
Remember they did the.
You are blowing my fucking.
You remember they did the Monte Carlo like in 2000 something, and they had the 3 on it. Hey, that shit's stupid.
2001.
Was it really 2001?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Was it 01? It wasn't.
You can see Stone Cold chats.
It might have been 01.
I didn't know that. So we can never talk shit in the chat about a guest again.
I shouldn't have said that. Y'all should touch it now.
Oh no, we're not definitely.
Hey,
I figured everybody could see it.
There's been a time where I wanted to message in the chat and be like, "This fucking guy sucks." He would have saw it.
Yeah, FYI, I can read that.
The Intimidator. Shout out to Duval County, the Intimidator, not the Enforcer. The Intimidator.
The Intimidator. Look at this. Look at y'all. This is
bro. Bro,
impressive.
Tony Stewart's probably my favorite driver, bro. I don't watch. Bro, I got NASCAR heat games, bro. I fuck with NASCAR, bro. Bro, I'm well rounded, bro. I have layers.
He knows way more than I do.
Right,
I have layers, bro.
I'm flabbergasted,
bro. I'm real deep, bro. I mean, the Minute Till podcast is not just stopping at the Jaguars, bro. This Minute Till podcast, sports network, bro. Like, bro,
educational.
The diversity in you, yes. Hey, like bro, you have a palate, my friend. Like you are well versed.
Bro,
good for you. You should put that on your resume. Like when you apply for jobs, you should include Dale Earnhardt NASCAR knowledge.
This is why we have a platform, man.
If Stone Cold owned a concrete company, which he probably will, it's likely within 3 to 5 years he'll own some sort of tree service, concrete company, something along those lines. Pressure.
We call number 3.
Stump grinding with Stone Cold.
Stump grinding with Stone Cold. He's gonna, and so when that happens, if you put NASCAR shit on your resume, he'll hire the fuck out of you. He won't even know. You'll show up to the interview.
He won't even interview you. He'll just hire you.
It'll be on the phone. Well, come on in. You can start tomorrow. You'll show up. He'll be like, "What?"
I was talking Jaguar. I was talking football in my interview today.
Nice,
bro. You already look.
I go to football every time. If it's a dude and I can tell he's mesmerized by the size, I just mention a football thing one time and it's over. And he's like, "Well, where'd you play?"
Also went into that.
What position? Wow.
You already know how I did, bro. Look, I went into that interview stoned and crushed it. Like, so it's like, man, hey, bro. Like, hey, man, just
I'm not even high, and I lost the cap to the marker. So, J Paw, what you see here on the board? So usually we go whiteboard, wacky whiteboard shit, right? I draw. I'm pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of not. Okay. I'm not on horn here, but I can. I'm drawing a thing or two on this board. It's been pretty impressive. Now we go to just the picks. Okay. And me and Stone Cold here are tied. Jay's out the picture. He only got one right. We didn't do the wild card. We didn't document it properly, Stone Cold. We tried to go back and find the picks, but we didn't do it on the board, so we can't count them. And Jay feels somehow that he got all the wild card picks right and it would put him back in the race, but he can't prove that, so we're going to keep rolling. So 4 picks for me, 4 picks right for you. J Paw, who is your pick for the Super Bowl? Jimbo said, we don't even know you, Jay. He's shocked at the NASCAR shit. Shocked.
Hey, man.
I want Cincinnati to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm worried that the Rams are going to do it.
Will you be as upset as I will if Jalen gets a ring?
Yes.
Are you that okay, good.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm that person. I'm that petty.
Yeah, me too.
So my whole heart cannot let you put the Rams on there. It's Cincinnati.
Cincy, let's go. Lock it in. Let's go.
Lock it in.
That sounds so loud on my headphones. I don't know if that's that loud in yours. What about you? What about you, Stone Cold? What are you doing?
Oh, Cincy.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. No, just Stone Cold ain't gonna come on no more, bro. He's gonna be like,
I got you, Stone Cold, man.
Come on,
he's gonna be like, I'm sick of you, motherfuckers.
I got you, man.
He's on. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Ah. He's just sitting there with his shirt in his face. Jay, who you got? Come back, Stone Cold.
I'm gonna go. I think the Rams are gonna. I want the Bengals to win. Like I think that the Bengals really can win, but God,
I'm not putting Rams on this fucking board. This was not like. Let me explain something to you. This question and answer, there's really only one answer I was going to write on this board. And if you said something else, when I went to post-production to edit it to put it on Spotify, I was going to clip your fucking part and say Cincy. Just like that. No matter what. J Paw could have said the Rams. That she would have been like, I think that the Cincy is going to win. It would have been. Fuck that.
Oh, no. J Paw hasn't heard my little rant. My little how it all comes full circle plan. Where you were actually like, damn, Stone Cold.
Go Bengals, man. Go Bengals, man. Fuck it.
No. You let whose name shall not be mentioned.
Okay.
Sniff the Super Bowl.
A little bit.
And then he starts smelling burnt. Oh man, is that burnt toast? Oh wait, that's Jamar Chase burning me every single time. I'm trying to cover him.
He's not strong enough to be Voldemort, man. You gotta find something. Man, we gotta find something else, man. He's Draco Malfoy, man. We can mention his name.
The whole thing, Jay's like, he's not strong enough to be Voldemort.
That's that high shit. That's that high shit right there.
No. I just want to see Jamar Chase burn the name I shall not speak over and over and over. Because he threw a hissy fit with a kicker. God forbid to see him throw a hissy fit getting burnt.
A kicker, bro? Like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, that is gonna be satisfying though. Because when he said to Tom Brady, he said, "Man, his last touchdown was me getting burnt." So I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, you don't think that shit gonna happen next week?"
He's gonna have a meltdown for sure.
Jay, you see this shit? We're gonna get Holmesy on the show. We're gonna get Holmesy on the show one day. See, Holmesy and Stone Cold be best friends. They some kayak fishing type of motherfuckers. Stone Cold, you can buy me a boat type of motherfucker right there. Mm-hmm. You got a boat, Stone Cold?
No.
Don't lie.
No, I'm serious. I don't. I want to get a boat.
Dead ass. Holmesy is we know Holmesy because we used to work with Holmesy. Holmesy, that motherfucker kayaks every fucking day.
No, that's too close to the water. I'm not okay with that.
I don't have good balance in a kayak.
Yeah, no.
I kayaked for the first time up. Now I kayak up here in northern Illinois.
Yeah, because it ain't shit in that fucking water.
Ain't shit trying to kill me.
Yeah, but look, you got some fish. You got a bass or something going to swim by you in that fucking lake.
It's just fish. Holmes, you got to explain. How do you kayak? It's a whole gator next to you, my guy. And you're on a kayak, small.
Brandon's insane too.
You just have an airboat.
You just kayaking. And it's a gator. You like, sup? And you keep, no, bro. How do you do that? No. So I kayaked out here. And I'm in the water. It's fine because that's the beautiful thing about living up here. Nothing's trying to kill you. The people not trying to kill you. It's nothing like that. The people are not trying to kill you. The animals are not trying to kill you. Nothing at all. The spiders are non-poisonous, venomous, whatever. The snakes are non-venomous.
And you don't live in the same city as Cherokee.
Huh?
You don't live in the same city as Cherokee.
You fucking right.
That's the biggest snake. That's the biggest snake. That's the biggest snake. That's the biggest snake in the city.
Hey, he got offended. You see that? That was that redneck shit. How dare you say I got a paddle?
You don't even have a paddle to fight off a gator then. What are you doing?
Do you carry a firearm with you, Holmes, when you kayak?
Yes,
because Brent told me he does not carry a pistol.
We're in Florida, so yes.
You better have a pistol.
Yeah, Brent's like he doesn't.
He doesn't carry. No, he doesn't carry.
He tripping.
Yes. See, Holmes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm on that, bro. Have you seen, bro? Have you ever been back? Like I've driven back there to see like those the kayak launches and shit. Like, bro, that shit it's really just on the marsh, bro. There's nothing nothing stopping.
I hear that shit. I hear all the time. They don't bother. That's bullshit.
I lived on the water in Jacksonville. I lived on the water. Our back door. Jay, remember, he used to come by the condo. It was about 10 feet. We had a dock out there, about 10 feet from the water.
That shit was lit. Hey, that lake was lit, boy.
Look here, bro.
It looked. I mean, think about it. Like I'm just in the back, bro. Because, bro, I'm just. That's how I'm thinking. When I walk, I'm like, bro, this view right here. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna show somebody a great time at this view right here. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look at the sunrise and the water. And then manatees. It'd be whole manatees.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, you told me you had the manatees.
I think it's their spawning season because they're all ganged up in Satellite Beach and everything. You could just see them in there.
It was an inlet from the St. Johns River. So, like, they would come in. And, I mean, I'm talking about real manatees, not my ex-girlfriend. Real fucking manatees would come in the water. And then they would get stuck. And they'd be there for a minute because it would get low tide. And they'd be there for a while. So you couldn't take your little boats out or nothing. You just look at them. Big-ass fucking manatees. Beautiful. Crazy. It was awesome. But we had a 10-foot gator back there. 10-foot gator and a couple small ones. We wake up in the morning before you let the dog out. We got to pop the porch blinds open. Oh, honey, don't let the dog out. Make sure the kids don't go outside.
I was at work. I was in somebody's
on the back porch.
I was in somebody's backyard at work, and it was a new start. I'm like, what the hell? I see this shit. I'm like, all right.
There was a gator sunbathing, huh?
Bro, no, like he was in the water though. He was in the water. He went on the grass. He was in the water. I was like, all right, boo. So the dude come outside. I'm talking to him. I said, yeah, man. I saw your pet back there. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's about 4 years old, man. About 4.5 feet. He's like, yeah, man. We just been feeding him, man.
What you
no?
Look, he ain't look like me, so I can tell you that. And bro,
you just feed him? No.
He look like Stone Cold.
No, bro, not even like a more buttoned up. Like it's just, I mean, I don't know what his inside of his house looked like, but he came outside with like a polo shirt on some shorts.
Okay,
but he was kind of older.
Stone Cold don't got a single polo in his closet.
But the damn
seat covers.
But the thing is so comfortable around people. He was just, when I tell you the gator was chilling, he wasn't floating like on his stomach. He was on his back. He was on his back. He was watching. What? He was just floating. He was floating like almost on some backstroke shit. He was just floating, bro, on his back, like looking back towards the house. I said, man, what the fuck?
Cool ass gator.
Cool ass gator chilling. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. I've never seen it at the zoo, bro.
Holmesy say manatees piss him off more. I don't listen. Manatees.
I mean, they're huge.
I mean, I bet they go under your kayak, probably bump your shit. I would think.
I know you saw the dude with the whales took them dudes off the whale bumped the dude off the boat somewhere.
Yeah.
Shit me.
Yeah.
Shit me. I don't like boats like that.
Bro.
Man, I don't fuck with boats, man. Obvious reasons. I'm not trying to just be on the water.
You're not gonna jump off the boat.
I'll take my probably take my chance. I'm not gonna get on the boat. Like just it's nothing good. It's nothing good on a boat. Like, bro, I've never been on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, bro.
Kanye said you have a choice not to get on the boat. So at least Kanye told you that you have a choice not to get on the boat. So
whatever. Shit.
You don't know what? Hey, you trying to figure out not to get canceled right now while you respond?
No, I'm trying to read what Jimbo wrote. You ain't know that you. Yeah, exactly. I would have been on the menu.
Okay, are we doing the Senior Bowl tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got people coming to see the house. So y'all got to come in the morning because I got a Senior Bowl. We're gonna do a live broadcast during the Senior Bowl.
Nice.
This will be the first time I've had an opportunity to evaluate any. I don't watch college football, J Paw. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't really either.
I'm the analyst for that.
I mean, it's football, so if it's on, I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not.
I don't have a team.
Invested.
I'm not hard invested. Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah,
that's not me.
My family is now like diehard Gator fans, but I'm just like.
Yeah, my coworker Chad, he's a Cincinnati fan, and I said, "You're welcome for Evan McPherson."
His name is Chad?
You're welcome, Chad.
Does he look like you or Jay?
Me, just
course.
taller.
Have you ever met a black Chad? Is there such thing? Well, I guess Black Panther, right?
Chad, that's Chadwick.
Yeah,
it's not Chad.
No,
but I had to tell him you're welcome for Evan McPherson. Yeah. Gator.
Yeah, go Gators, man. McPherson been going crazy. But yeah, man, I guess we can do something Senior Bowl. I want to watch that. I'm about to watch that. It's on now, but I'm about to watch Big Brother because this fucking show is taking forever. See, bro, all my layers are showing tonight. I'm trying to watch. Yeah, we gotta we still got 20 minutes, man. I gotta catch up. Right. But did you watch the skills competition, like the dodgeball and shit?
Oh, that shit was funny. I caught highlights of that.
It came back on. It's on right now, but I'm recording it right now, so I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Oh man,
the Diggs brothers go at each other.
Yeah, I saw the dodgeball with the Diggs brothers. I seen Stephon Diggs with the catch through the table with his brother's jersey.
Oh yeah, he went Buffalo.
Diggs ran into the like they have like the big thing in the background with all the different scores.
For the skill shot.
They had to block it, and he runs to go get.
He ran into the hole.
Turns around, his arm just like right through the hole.
He fell down.
It's taken out. Falls down, turns around, still trying to catch the other balls because they're still playing. I'm like, dude's gonna dislocate his shoulder and tear an ACL.
No.
He'll be all right. No Bulls have fun out there.
Oh, but who is the fastest guy?
Michael Parsons. I saw the tweet. He said he wants a 95 speed on Madden, Jay. Michael Parsons wants a 95 speed on Madden now.
Tyreek Hill. He didn't even try, though.
Tyreek Hill's a 99, though. He's 99 speed. Michael Parsons said, let me get that 95.
Well, what happened? They was racing?
Yeah, they did a fastest man thing.
Oh, what happened? He won?
Yeah, Michael Parsons.
Yeah, Tyreek didn't even try.
Oh, he was just chilling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. I ain't see it. I just so
it was funny. Everybody's getting down in their...
He pieced out. Bro,
he pieced out who was in front of him.
He was in front of him. He was 20 yards out. The dude was 5 or 6 yards ahead of him. He chucked up the deuce at him from behind. It's like, bro, I hope you know you cannot catch me, dog. Like,
that was just ignorant. No,
he does this all the time. And we talked about it last year when McCole Hardman had the running back had that touchdown. Somebody else had a touchdown. It was like an 80-yard touchdown, and he came from the other side of the field and hopped the dude in and fucking ran across the. When he caught Freddie,
But no, it was funny as hell. You would have laughed about it. I mean, because it was Tyreek, Nick Chubb, Michael Parsons, and
Nick Chubb. Really?
Yeah. And it was
I say he's fast.
Who was the other one?
I don't remember.
I forget, but like everybody's down in their 40 stance, and Tyreek's just sitting there,
and he's like in sweats.
And he's wearing all sweats. Michael Parsons taking off his shirt and everything, getting more aerodynamic.
In the background. Shit was funny.
More aerodynamic.
And then,
they do an arm strength competition.
Holmes said he carried a gun for humans, not for gators. He said, "I'll be on that water." Do you shoot people on that water? Wow, boy.
That boy Holmes. I feel like Holmesy would stand his ground in a second.
Oh, definitely.
Holmes is standing his ground.
Definitely.
No, but it was funny as hell, though.
Did they do the arm strength competition, Stone Cold?
Not that I saw.
Then I don't give a fuck.
Did they do the relay race?
Ow.
I
Bro,
didn't
I
see
got
that.
a tetanus shot, dog. My arm is so bad. Fuck the crush.
Yeah, keep it moving.
But it was unreal. Like Mac Jones goes out there.
Tetanus shot, bro, is the worst thing.
Mac Jones is hilarious, bro.
Well, he went out there for the accuracy throwing and everything. He stunk it up, and then oh my god,
Russell Wilson killed it.
Russell Wilson killed it.
He's just like
they did the accuracy, but they didn't do throw power.
Oh my god, he killed it.
And
he's
then
like,
they have,
up number 4, number 4, 5.
Running around the field.
What? Say that again.
They have robots on the field. They're like all running around everywhere.
Yeah, like moving targets.
I was letting my son watch the 2003 one with Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Brad Johnson, Mark Brunell, everybody. He was watching it. He was like talking about the car. They had the cars, right?
Yeah.
They had the golf carts with the target on it. And
yeah, they have little robots now, but they have like
it's like the practice dummies. They kind of like the practice dummies, like because they got the where you can support the wide receiver.
They look like droid thingies.
Yeah, they can run like they literally move
and
like
they haul ass.
You control it. Yeah, that's crazy.
One of them that are like 1-pointers that are kind of like just like circling a little bit, and then like the 5-pointer dudes like they're hauling ass
out of there.
Yeah,
Jimbo, I'm not showing the fingers, bro. I'm not. First of all, my fingernails are painted. Jimbo, I'm not showing. I have teal fingernail polish on right now. Because my daughter painted my fingernails. She's 4. When your 4-year-old says, "Can I paint your fingernails?" You say, "Yes, ma'am."
Yeah, your fingernails were probably purple also.
Listen, it really doesn't look that bad.
Love it.
It's shocking that it doesn't look that bad.
I'm glad I haven't had that yet.
Stone Cold, I got crushed. The hand got crushed by a 1,000-pound cart. I fell off the truck. 1,000 pounds on the hand, trapped under the cart in the concrete. I couldn't get the hand out, and I had this little 130-pound fella who's trying to pick up the stuff. And I'm like, bro, I said, I was just looking at it real calm. I said, can you get this off my hand? Can you get this? Hurts a little bit. I got to get my hand is stuck. Like it's stuck. He's just standing there like, grab a box. Let's get it off. Like, what are we doing? So I start grabbing boxes with one arm, trying to throw them. This heavy ass fucking construction shit. I'm trying to throw the shit off. I got to put my head under this cart and lift up like a squat to get my hand free. And my fingers, no bullshit, were that fucking flat. The whole tip from the top knuckle up was literally like a centimeter.
Gross. Ow.
It was disgusting. Dude threw up almost. Dude saw my hand. He said, "Oh my God." I was like, and I just started walking around. He's like, "You're in shock. You need to sit down." So I'm not in shock. My fucking hand got crushed. I need to call my boss and see what the play is. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not in shock. I'm good. Like, you go call your boss. I'll call my boss. We'll be fine. And I went to the hospital. Doctor said, "I don't know how you have no broken bones." And I said, "Well, ma'am, I'm a demigod. So, there's that." She looked at me like, "What the fuck?" I said, "I'm a Nephilim. I'm part God, part man. It's no big deal. Nephilim bloodline. Giant boy. Whatever. Big hands, bro. It just helps, whatever. You got fucking 12-inch hands. It does what it does." So I'm not showing the fucking fingers, bro. That's weird. Why are you doing that? It's weird. I'm not showing the fingers. But yeah, it was incredible. So
Jimbo's a wild boy.
She sounds like, "Show the fingers." Like, what?
Maybe it's a fetish. Like some people have like feet fetish. She's got a hand fetish.
A hand fetish. Giant hand.
Puts the lotion on its fingers. Jimbo's a wild man.
I got my nails done today. If Jimbo wants to.
Bam. There you go.
There you go, Jimbo.
There's the fingers.
Hey.
It puts the neosporin on its fingers.
But Kay, man, you a big wrestling enthusiast such as myself. Do you see the big storyline that just happened though with the hiring of Doug Pederson?
No.
Doug Pederson. Frank Wright.
We're getting ice cream.
Doug Pederson.
Like that.
2 times a year. Who's the better coach?
I like that.
Stone Cold, you stepping on my Doug Pederson talk.
I like that. That's interesting. I didn't even know. I didn't even think about that.
I did because he was on the coaching staff. He was his offensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowl.
And that and that's the thing is a lot of people are contributing the Doug Pederson success to Frank Wright. Yeah. And that's what they're trying to say. But Carson Wentz
storyline.
Carson Wentz,
he never looked as good as he did with Dougie.
Nope.
Because that's how Dougie do it. Everybody knows.
But the thing is, ultimately the big question was it Wright or was it really Pederson?
Mm-hmm. You know who it was?
And Pederson gets a do-over now with Trevor. They actually did an interview with Doug Pederson.
You gotta get the rest of it.
I have it, but I was scared if I played too much of it that they would fucking copyright us in mid-show.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't want to deal with it.
But they did an interview with Doug Pederson.
Shit out of luck.
Mike Garofalo, or however you want to pronounce his name.
Garofola.
Garofola, okay.
Come on,
and, said Pederson felt bad that around the end with him and Carson, how he focused more on the team instead of just him.
Hey, fuck Carson.
So he gets to do that, gets a do-over with Trevor.
I don't mind the Pederson smoke. I don't mind.
I mean, the coach needs to be focused on the entire team too. But Trevor's not Carson, bro. Carson and Wentz got hurt. Nick Foles, yes, bro. Like,
he was trash. Carson Wentz was fucking trash. And if you got your owner telling you to keep walking the trash can to the fucking field, like there's gonna be a problem. I have never seen worse quarterback play. From fucking Pop Warner kids to high school kids to college kids to the NFL, I've never seen somebody play as bad as Carson Wentz played that year in Philadelphia.
And they still wanted him to play. And they still wanted him to keep putting him in there because they didn't care if they lost games.
Yeah, no, that's not going down, bro. Get Jalen. Jalen Hurts finna play. You don't like that? Too fucking bad. You hired me to make these decisions. You're not gonna tell me who to start, bro. Are you crazy?
I know what the fuck I want to do. I'm the head coach.
That'd be like the AD. That's the AD coming to me and being like, "Hey, I need you to make sure you start Johnson." Man, fuck Johnson. Johnson is trash. Yeah. You tell me to start Johnson? I'm not starting Johnson.
So do you believe with Rick Speilman coming in and the rumors are true, they let Balky finish after the draft? He's gone.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
why
what up,
you
UCF?
Stay there till the draft?
Well, because
him and his scouts.
The reason because they say, okay, so he's been preparing this entire year. The scouts have been preparing this entire year for the draft. His last draft, he drafted. Now this shit pissed me off, and I don't like typing fucking stories on Twitter. But this dude was like 30th ranked overall draft. Man, shut the fuck up. If Andre Cisco started the whole year and Walker Little started the whole year, we don't have the 30th ranked draft class, okay? He drafted some pretty good guys up until Cisco. Like everything else up there. He said his draft picks up. First of all, I don't like the
UCF.
Anybody could have picked Trevor. No, sir. We are the Jacksonville Jaguars, sir. We could have very easily drafted Trey Lance.
We just Jacksonville Jaguars. Look, we just
do it until they came out. I was like,
we just Jacksonville Jaguar situation.
Yeah, let's remember that Chris Sims was over here telling us that Zach Wilson was the better quarterback, that he was Pat Mahomes like. Balky could have bought into that and drafted anybody. He did not have to be Trevor
or Justin Fields being from Ohio State.
He could have drafted anybody else at number one. He could have drafted another quarterback. So, yes, you do have to give him credit for doing the right thing. Whether you give him a ton or not, he could have fucked that pick up. It was not a lock that it was Trevor. People were trying to change that. The media was changing the story. As soon as Jacksonville secured the number one pick, the media began to change the story. Now, Daniel Holmes, you do have a point. He had okay draft picks in the 49ers. A lot of bad, but some good in there too, but not like he did in this draft. I'm going to look at what he did with Jacksonville. He drafted Trevor Lawrence. I still think Travis Etienne is good. He drafted Andre Cisco. He drafted Tyson Campbell. He drafted Walker Little. Andre Cisco, best coverage safety in the draft, considered the best ball hawker safety in the draft. He got him. He got Walker Little, who was a top 5 pick 2 years prior if he wouldn't have torn his ACL. And then he got to sit out a year because of COVID and recover. It was genius. It was like getting another top 5 pick. I just burped in mid-sentence. That was crazy. And then Tyson Campbell, who has turned out to be, Buckner was his best pick, Holmesy. Tyson Campbell, who's turned out to be a great cover corner. So he had good picks. So, and I don't give a fuck about that. When you've prepared an entire season to do something, if you bring a guy in right now who's just coming in, who then has to look at your roster, who has to look at the contracts, who has to figure everything out as how they're going to move forward, I could see him sticking around until after the draft. I always thought they would bring Adrian Wilson on as an assistant general manager in the Byron Leftwich deal. Balky would be fired. Shot's done this before. We watched him do it with Balky. We watched him do it with Caldwell. When Caldwell was struggling, they bring in Tom Coughlin. Okay, we'll give you somebody else. And then Tom obviously fucked up, so they get Tom out. But then what does he do? He brings in Balky. So then, okay, The writing's on the wall. You're going to be out of here, but we're going to bring this guy in now. He can help you out. And he's not there to help you. He's there to take your job when you fuck up. And that's what Adrian Wilson would have been. And that's what Speilman is. He's there to take your job when you fuck up. I could see him making it to the draft. Regardless, though, what Speilman has done, and Speilman doesn't look like the type of guy that's going to let you tell him who the fuck to pick, who not to pick. I don't care who's the boss in that situation. Speilman's made some incredible.
He got big Eberflus energy.
Big.
No, I mean, come on, Percy Harvin. I mean, you just name them.
Oh my God.
But first of all, shout out to the individual that did the Photoshop. That guy is pretty incredible. He looks like he knows what he's doing. That's a good guy.
Tons of great picks.
Tons. Mid round, late round. Yeah. He's had a couple whiffs in the first, but everybody has. It's no sure thing.
Justin Jefferson, 2
years
ago?
You gotta get off that Mac Jones shit.
No, he is a firm believer that Mac Jones should have been the pick, bro. I can't get over it. I just love it. This is old Johnny Cage, bro. And I'll never unsee this. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Somebody said he looks like old Johnny Cage. I had to Google it.
Yeah, kinda.
I see it.
Old Johnny Cage, bro. Yeah. Bingo. It's beautiful.
Just not with the creepy, perverted smile.
Yeah, this is beautiful, though. I mean, it's not what I wanted it to be, but it's beautiful.
But if you look up the butterfly that they were talking about earlier,
from
that last episode, that's what he looks like.
Butterfly.
From Peacemaker.
Butterfly from Peacemaker. Stone Cold, is that you?
Yeah, stupid dog won't shut the hell up.
Goddamn ladybird. Butterfly.
It's her dog. I can't yell at him because he's deaf.
Wow. Goddamn ladybird.
You might as well have a fucking cat, Stone Cold. What the hell are you doing?
No. That's her dog. The bigger dog is my dog.
Who the fuck is this guy in the green mask? Don't tell me, bro. I gotta go watch this shit now.
Peacemaker? Yeah, dude. You gotta watch
What am I looking at? This is crazy. Is it a lot of? Can I watch it with my kids?
No.
Okay. Hey, they said that shit quick.
No, you absolutely cannot.
Okay.
I'm not talking shit, honey.
I watch. Got him. Get his ass. Get his ass, Miss Stone Cold. Boy.
Love you, baby.
Baby. You heard that shit? Baby.
Baby.
Well, you were supposed to be born in the mountains somewhere, boy. You were supposed to be born somewhere else. You were supposed to be. I'm telling you. So, okay. So we got the picks in. We've pretty much covered everything with Doug, and we've covered what you got coming on. Anything? Where can the people find you? Tell them where they can find information regarding your next shows and all of that you talked about on here. What's your links?
I'm on Twitter. You guys just actually added me on there, so it's J Paw 1002 on there, 1002. Same thing on Instagram and on Facebook. If you look up J Paw, JPAW, I'm on there as well. So same
she's
shit,
smart.
all channels.
Smart. See, some people, they don't really like. You got to do the same exact.
Exactly. Even TikTok. You're on TikTok. Same thing. I just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yes. Simple, stupid.
You'd see. I used to see rappers that get on stage and be like, "Hey, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's at @Lil_.
It's like
dash
1,000 letters.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, no. It's my name and my birthday.
Don't have fucking. Oh man, look, October 2nd, October 3rd. Let's go.
Let's go.
Like what?
I mean, seriously, what do you think the 2587 on mine is?
Hope we look at my.
Hold on. What
is that?
Like with my Twitter name, what do you think the 2587 stands for?
587, February 5th, 1987.
Well, it's the 25th month of February, and I was born in
25th month.
I was like
25th day of February.
All right, we appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. The 25th month. What?
That's not 2020. It just keeps going. We just keep counting.
Shout out to Logan F. Jaguar.
Logan F. Jaguar. What's up, dog? Logan F. Jaguar been here. Logan F. Jaguar been here. He came in on the 25th month, bro. What did you talking about?
He definitely came on the 25th.
I realized it after I said it. Leave me alone.
25th of February to be exact.
No, 25th day of February, born in 1987.
It's the 25th month of the coach.
I know. I messed up.
Exactly. It took 25 months.
How many Budweisers have you had? 25th.
I don't drink Budweiser. I drink Bud Light.
What?
Oh.
See, he's in the 25th Bud Light tonight. So
25th Bud Light. he said that shit confidently too. Like he's like, I don't drink Budweiser. I drink, but I don't have nuts. I wear a panties. Like, bitch, yo, you don't drink Budweiser. You drink Bud Light, pussy. The fuck?
As I sip my
you?
hard seltzer.
Well, yeah, but I rather moonshine. That's why.
Stone Cold, Stone Cold, you be better than the hard seltzer, the hard soda.
I'm gonna try that. I ain't
gonna.
It's good.
Try that. I'll try it. I'll drink. I'm not a drinker.
I did take a sip of some moonshine that this dude made at the job. It was some apple pie.
Man, my cousin was drinking. My cousin was drinking some moonshine today at work. He's like, he had to leave work, and I came to this girl. I'm like, bro, you straight? He was like, bro. He's like, I said, bro. He's like, I'm fucked up. I said, yeah, bro. You forgot to let me in the crib. He was like, how you get inside? I said, bro, you got to drink some water. He said, you got to shake back, man.
Drink some water.
I said, bro, you literally opened the door. I was banging on the door. He told me to pull up. I'm banging on the door. You open the door and go back in the room and lay down on the floor.
That's the thing. White people 101. White dudes, apple pie. White women, pumpkin spice. That's it. That's the two flavors.
It's always apple pie moonshine.
Apple pie moonshine.
Is it delicious? I've never had moonshine, so
that shit was fire. Now I had like raw deal, real deal, Holyfield moonshine shit that'll take paint off the car.
Yeah, I've had that too.
I was like 13, and Cuzzo brought it in a water bottle, and I opened it. And I was like, "Get the fuck out! This is rubbing alcohol. There's no fucking way it's supposed to smell like this." And it was moonshine from his daddy, and that shit, like we sipped caps. Now, granted, I was younger, but you know, I was still 5 at 13, so like I could drink a little bit. That shit was strong. This shit wasn't nearly as strong. This shit tastes good as fuck though.
Straight up moonshine, no flavoring or anything. You could put that in a car, and your car will run.
It's gross.
For real though.
Yeah, you could.
Like
not long.
But you get to the gas station. You get to the gas station. Yeah.
You can get to the gas station.
Okay, so I can get to the corner store real quick. We good.
Yeah, didn't you see the movie Lawless?
No.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I literally watched.
That was a moonshiner movie. Shia LaBeouf, Tom Hardy.
I turn on NFL Live or I turn on NFL. That's all I do. Like I don't watch anything. Tonight I'm gonna go watch SVU, okay, and Organized Crime because that's my little guilty pleasure.
Peacemaker.
I'll try to get that in.
I already watched it. I watched it the day it came. I'm watching it the morning I woke up. When I'm getting ready for work on Wednesdays, I watch that shit.
I watched it last night.
Hey, bro. Olivia Benson, Bay. I gotta watch SVU. Yeah. Olivia Benson don't age, bro.
Like I said, bro. Hey, look, bro. It's Big Brother time of the year, man. So you already know what I got queued up.
One extra carbon attaches to moonshine, you go blind instantly. What? Elmer talking.
Yeah, I've actually heard that before.
Is that true?
Yeah, I've heard that before. And like the distilling process, you have to get all that shit out.
Yeah, you can go blind.
He said that shit calm as fuck. Like, yeah, whatever.
That's what happened to Uncle Bill.
That's like crackheads is smoking rock. They get put a rock to you. You're not afraid you're gonna get it. Yeah, you get addicted and lose everything. No big deal. What? Yeah, you go blind.
I ain't never let
this. I smoke this. I lose my house. I drink this. I lose my sight. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, I didn't say you got to clean it out first.
See, like, I don't have no family that's like from like Alabama or from like Florida is south, but like this is not like, to me, I would consider like those places the deep like wild south kind of like, I don't know, we don't do that shit in Florida. Florida people don't do that shit. I know some people do. But
Elmer said they learned in chemistry class.
50 seconds.
What school you go to? Y'all whooping up
Clay County High. Middleburg High.
Middleburg. Oh no.
That's insane.
That's amazing. Well, J Paw, we appreciate you for coming on. We literally just walked an hour and a half. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. You are a rock star. Y'all make sure you check out. Give them the links one more time.
J Paw 1002.
Bam.
On everything.
On everything. He said in college they do the moonshine stuff. Well, we appreciate you for coming on. Thank you so much. J Paw! Now we just stuck here with this motherfucker.
Oh man.
That was and then there was 2. That would be fucked up. That would be
fucked up.
Like, what? This is terrible. This is a great show. Great show.
Good show today too, man. Great show today.
No, I can't wait for the Senior Bowl, man. All the things I'm hearing from like Jordan DeLugo and all them, keeping up on tabs on that, watching little videos here and there. I can't wait.
Jermaine Johnson, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jermaine Johnson is a beast.
White boy.
He's a beast. I haven't seen nothing. Bro, speaking of killing kids,
I pick him at number 1.
Did you see the kid from Balls, the linebacker?
No.
That's oh my god, he's going to Florida. Oh my god,
this kid. Yeah, I seen him. I didn't see like highlights or anything. If that's what you mean, but I saw his whole going to Florida thing.
Fucking crush him. I mean, he played that ball, so you know. But I'm reading that run. He's flying through that.
I know, but Jermaine Johnson, Daniel Falele, the 6'8", 380-pound man.
I'm talking about a high school. I'm talking about a high school senior.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Who's going to Florida?
Jermaine Johnson destroyed.
Yes. Yeah. That guy had over 100 pounds on him, and he bulldozed him like he was nothing.
It wasn't a spin move. It wasn't a speed rush.
Bull rush.
It was, I'm tougher than you. You're going to have to explain to your girlfriend why I just laid you on your back. And he ran through that gentleman.
Dude, I would take him at number 1 seeing that.
Just watching that.
Yeah.
Just watching that, because you know what I saw? I saw from Aiden Hutchinson was him get ran through that way by a tackle that's going to get playing guard in the NFL. And he might not even go to the 2nd or 3rd round, maybe 3rd round. What did projected the best, Stone Cold?
In most mocks, I see him in 3rd.
3rd, I figured. 3rd.
Which I would definitely take him in the 3rd.
Days ago? Oh, this is from 2 days ago or something?
What?
I'm looking through Senior Bowl 1-on-1 O-line versus D-line day 2.
I would just type in Jermaine Johnson.
I did.
Jermaine Johnson Senior Bowl and somebody flip.
Yeah, that's what I typed in.
A guy who does a podcast on Spotify, Locked on Jaguars, said he spoke with Jermaine Johnson at the Senior Bowl. Said he talked to Jaguar scouts.
Yeah,
as he should.
Yeah.
I'd take that guy in a heartbeat. That guy's a beast.
Oh shit. Okay, I just see. Hold on, this is
especially getting him on a NFL strength and conditioning plan. He'll probably get bigger.
Yeah, you found it.
Well, I'm just looking at a whole bunch of highlights.
Is it the YouTube Jermaine Johnson won the Senior Bowl film breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because the preview you see,
Yeah, I'm seeing he just killed the kid from Kentucky.
Yes, bro. That's the clip right there. God damn.
Killed the big white boy too, right?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That was crazy.
Dameon Pierce too has been balling out.
Yeah.
And the upside for him, besides, just having good talent and everything, is being a part of that running back committee he was in. He still has tons of tread left on the tires.
Whole bunch, bro. He was just. I mean, he was. I fought with that.
Mullen didn't use him for nothing.
Doug.
Yep. I'm just gonna randomly do that all the time.
Jermaine Johnson, I would take him in a heartbeat.
But like I said, if you think he's a top 10 pick, then you can
a lot of people are considering him top 10 now. I mean, he had 12 sacks in the regular season, and now he's balling out at the Senior Bowl.
Wait till the combine. Watch what he does. I bet he goes out in the workouts too, and his stock rises.
Jalen Tolbert, the wide receiver out of South Alabama, his stock is rising because he's balling out at the Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm. See, usually, I literally keep my TV glued to NFL Network, and that's all I watch is all the Senior Bowl shit all day, every day. But I've had to work some crazy hours, so I haven't been able to. But, man, I'm going to tune in this weekend. I'm going to be locked in tomorrow. We'll do it for the game. I'm going to watch every bit of highlight I can.
Are we going to be back room or are we going live?
Dun, dun, dun. Let me give a new Air Jags.
Yeah, because
our first exclusive in there.
What is it going to be on though? Last time I checked, it was like the NFL Network or whatever.
NFL Network, and I got Xfinity now, so I can watch it.
Could we do it live? Because I don't have NFL Network.
Well, no matter what, we'll be in the back.
Well, if we do it back, even if we do a back room, I'll have I'll have it stream up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you have NFL? Stone Cold, you're an adult.
Bro, I didn't have NFL Network until I just got Xfinity. Bro, AT&T dropped it. They dropped it.
What do you have, Stone Cold?
I have Spectrum.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why don't you have NFL Network then? It's just you don't have it with your package.
We don't have it with our package.
So why don't you get the package?
She's in charge of the money.
That's the perfect answer, though.
That was a smart answer. That's not the perfect answer. You work too hard for that, Stone Cold. You work too hard in that sun to not be able to have an NFL Network to watch in that musty ass recliner.
Yeah, man.
I have the red zone. That's what I have.
It's Stone Cold. It's Stone Cold. I recommend that you try to find another lawn company to work for.
I'm already looking.
You need to be looking because I'm out of there.
Yeah, trust me, my eyes are already looking at other companies.
Jay, you should have went with Holmesy.
I'm straight, bro. That's too hot, bro. I'm too big
for
the
mill. You ain't trying to go to the mill? They make crazy money though.
Nah, because I got like 4 or 5 that like are literally like 5 minutes away from my house.
Yeah, you need to, bro. You need to try to get some more money, bro.
What do y'all? Those of you watching right now, what do y'all do for a living? We really have to talk about.
I'm about to say we're over 2 hours, man. We did
over 2 hours. Yeah, I was about to end it. I was just curious because I know what Holmesy does. I know what y'all do. Y'all know what I do. What does Elmer do? What does Big Duval do for a living? What do you do for a living, Big Duval? What you do, Clay High Blue Devils?
No, because I'm looking into either Econ or Paragon because a Massey truck driver drove next to me and he said, we have to be clean shaven. I was like, well, no, not me.
But Jay live in a suburb, but it's like for real. But he lives close enough to the hood to where the sirens echo through his beautiful neighborhood. That's what's nice. Like it's amazing about Jacksonville. It's amazing about people that watch SVU bust dope more. Yes, I love SVU, bro. We are hiring, I believe. Hey, see that? They hiring Jay. Oh no, they next door. They had Jay Neighborhouse. Jay Neighborhouse. And Jay hasn't got up and ran yet, so we know he's good. Elmer says he works for a water company in a lab testing water. Jay, you get away like a lab coat and shit? It's like official? Because you made it sound really cool.
See, that's what I'm trying to do. Some shit like that.
That's some next level shit. That sounds cool.
Hopefully, there's a lot of money.
Do you get to rock like the white coat and shit and the glasses and you wear the gloves? Like, is it like that? That's pretty cool.
I was talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm at 15% commission of every job I do. And I'm like, well, you make more money than I do.
Yeah, but they work 5s and, I mean, I am not going to lie to you. It sounds like your company's pretty shitty. And even though, y'all work for the same company in different places, though, it sounds like I wouldn't want to work for your company there.
Well, it's because True Green switched to hourly.
He gets to run the mother. Did you say where you work? Are you tripping? You don't say the company name. Somebody gonna get you fired.
Hell yeah. Switch to hourly. When'd you start working there?
Wait, you on commission? You're on hourly. Oh,
yeah. Okay. Oh, we say they switched. They've been on hourly for a long time.
10 years. Yeah.
I'm Big Duval off of that.
Audio and Geek Squad ages, bro. That's fire. That's kind of cool, bro. You just get to go. Hey, tell me this, Big Duval. You ever like went in to install something?
There'd be some wild shit going on. I know there'd be some wild shit going on.
There'd be some wild shit going on. You see some titties. Tell the truth, Big Duval. Because I say this. Doing what we what all of us, Holmesy, Stone Cold, Jay, I used to do what them two done, and Holmesy did it too. I've seen some titties. I've seen some ass, I've seen some fucking. You see some shit. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's kind of a perk to the job. Like, hey, look at this, titties. And you kind of wait for the invitation, you hope for it. That'll be great. Give you a tip. her a tip. She give you a tip. It's a beautiful day. Yeah,
Sometimes the person is starting so damn early in the morning, nobody pays attention.
Big Duval said, "What?" He said, "A MILF had a wet monkey out trying to." He's trying to grab that monkey.
Trying to tell, bro. Look, I'm knocking her off. Fucking right.
Hey, he gave her some ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Damn me. I've walked on so many women top of I know, right? That was the best part, Holmesy. Happen all the time, bro. Happen all the time. Go be an electrician. Saw a place in Jacksonville hiring $40 an hour, and they train you. So 1010XL constantly is promoting that electric company or whatever they're hiring, and you don't even have to pay for the class. You pay for the books. Comes out like $700 a year or something, and they train you and put you on. You start making like 32 G's up front a year, and then by the time you're through it all, you'll be making, like 60, 70. That's dope. That's pretty cool. I thought it was a setup. She was a Don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm telling you, be careful. You better be careful. But that's dope though, yeah. That is fire. Well, that's it, man. I'm gonna go watch some SVU. You know what I'm saying? Some organized crime. 32,000 a year won't even pay for rent. I know, but that's the thing. So, you know what I'm saying, Holmes. Like that's for kids coming out. You don't go to college, you decide to go get a trade instead. What's up? Hi.
Funny.
What's up? How you doing? You want to? Man, who I'm talking to? I don't know him like that.
What's that?
She said, I don't know him like that. I want to talk to him.
She's a little shy, but she ain't feeling good.
Oh, no bueno. Yeah, no, Holmesy, that's for the kids. Like, you ain't gonna go to college. You're looking for a career, something fresh to start. They wind up going there. Then by the time they're in their 30s, they're already. I don't know if Florida has unions, but up here they're unionized and ready to roll. So
give me a minute, and I will.
They're good to go. But yo, that's it, man. You ain't got nothing else. Tomorrow we gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I think it's like what 2:30.
Yeah, like 1:30 my time, 2:30 your time. Yeah. We good to go. All right, man. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Well, I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That, my friends, is the Cannabis Analyst Agent J, and we are out of here.